There we go. You hear me better now?
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome back to Matter of Fact. Friday, got another preseason game going on right now. I think like Cam Ward going against the Falcons or something like that. But you back with Dom and Austyn. I already asked you this. You're not looking forward to any preseason games this week. Who do y'all play?
We play the Ravens, so they're gonna probably. I mean, they win preseason games all the time. So.
Oh yeah, didn't they go like undefeated that one year and everybody was hyping it?
No, they've gone multiple years when they've been.
Oh yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, like their record is ridiculous. Like I think they probably lost only like 4 games within like the past decade or something crazy. Like their preseason record is no joke.
True.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just trying to see Jackson Dart again. My boy. Wish we could get Cam Scatterboo back, but it is what it is. But today we're going to get into the NFC finally. We just did all the divisions in the AFC. So now we're going to hit the NFC North. And honestly, I've been waiting to get into some of these divisions in the NFC. I think they're way more interesting. And we're starting out with one that had 3 playoff teams last year. And
I feel like the best teams in football are in the AFC.
The AFC or the NFC?
The AFC. The Ravens, the Chiefs.
But like that's why it's not that fun to talk about because we kind of know we have an idea who's going to win the division again and probably who's going to be wild card. Like back to the AFC. So do you have anybody different besides maybe the Bengals doing their thing and making the playoffs?
What do you mean like different?
Like in terms of playoff teams, because I
Jaguars,
feel like there's more.
I think the Jaguars can make some shake. I know we're not on the AFC, but like there are some teams out there that could make some shake.
You know who's sneaky? The Patriots.
Yeah,
I feel like.
Well, I mean, we just did the mock last week, and I mean last time we was on stream, and I was telling you how I'm so okay with Drake May at the end of the 10th round, 13th round, 12th round, whatever it is.
I'm gonna talk about a really sneaky stack that I like, but how do you feel about stacking? Because think about it like this. This logic's going to come back later. Well, how do you feel about stacking a quarterback that you get in like past the 10th round with another like sleeper weapon that he might pop after like week 4, week 5? He might not pop immediately, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, again, it's never a bad idea to stack like that. But like for me personally, my stack is DeMario Douglas and Drake May. You know what I mean? Like that.
Okay, so that's the type of shit I mean.
Yeah.
So would you get DeMario in like the 13th, 14th, 15th, like the last 2 rounds?
I may overdraft DeMario. Like I'm not letting him sit until the 13th, 14th. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna check. I probably have him rated higher than we're on ESPN. When we're on our ESPN league, I probably have him rated higher than where ESPN is going to have him ranked. So like,
Where's he slated to go?
Bro, he's all the way down there because you got to remember,
That's why I feel
Diggs'
like he
daughter.
not a sexy name like that.
Right, but it's all so like for me. Again, this is why I like best ball so much is because with best ball, you're basically it's like the sharpest. Like he goes probably maybe 30 spots higher, 40 spots higher in best ball than he would in a home league. But at the same time, it only takes one other person that might be a New England fan or might be sharp as me or even sharper. That's like, oh no, I'm taking Pop Douglas. So I always like I don't try to sleep on people. I'm like, all right, if I know this much, I assume the rest of the world knows it. If I know it, the rest of the world knows it.
Yeah, and then besides that, you kind of just have to know your league a little bit, and then you kind of go from there. In other news, before we get into the NFC North, the prison yard division, the AFC North, Isaiah Bond. They bonded him out of, well, he wasn't in jail, but, just being cheesy. But, like, Browns got him. Obviously, that he's a talented player. I guess he's not getting charged anymore. I don't know if it was like a behind closed door or whatever. But I feel like they did need like another weapon in there to go along with Jerry Jeudy. They lost Cedric Tillman, and then you have Njoku.
I mean, he'll be back though. He's healthy. He's straight.
He's straight.
Yeah,
I thought he was on another team now.
No. He's there. He was just hurt at the end of the season with like the concussions or whatever, but he's back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he's cool.
Then they got the receiver out of the tight end out of Bowling Green, and then David Njoku, obviously, yeah. And then they have Deontay Johnson, which how do you feel? What you taking any flyers on Deontay Johnson?
Yeah, like some of these players is just kind of like I'm not really going to lose no sleep on, or like I better have somebody better than Deontay Johnson on my fantasy football team.
Yeah, maybe if you in like a 16-team league or some shit like that.
Yeah, I'm not Deontay Johnson's going to have to come out and have a crazy ass game for me to even pay attention to him, dog. Like, you know what I mean? And that's not even off of like trying to be off like some disrespectful shit. It's just kind of like, bro, you had a nutty ass season last year for no reason. Like he literally probably crashed and burned one of like 2 or 3 of my leagues. Like not him, but like I needed him in one of my leagues, and he was doing straight when he's on the Panthers, and then he just crashed out. And it's just like ever since that, it's like, yo, he's just phased out. He's not in the offense anymore, and people are not putting up with that. So I mean, could be a good redemption story for him. I'm not saying he's not talented, but nobody's about to put up with you or like invest that much into you.
I mean, hopefully he went to like therapy or something. I don't know what was going on with them, but the Steelers always draft these like head cases and then eventually have to get rid of them. And it almost seems like they get rid of them at the right time. It's like they're doing something to them and then just like, all right, shipping you out. We're good at drafting wide receivers anyway. So fuck it. Get out of here.
Yeah, one thing about Mike Tomlin is he knows how to keep in-house shit in-house. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to stay in-house. And all right, well, you're not my problem no more, and we get rid of you, and they come to find out that you know. I mean, that we literally, basically, essentially got a deal on George Pickens because of that history, because the history of all the Pittsburgh Steelers wide receivers. We, as in Cowboy fans, are believing that we stole George Pickens. When I heard George Pickens talk, I was like, oh, he's nothing like what they're talking about. He don't even sound like YB Pickens. How you would think YB Pickens would sound? He don't sound like that in an interview. Have you ever heard him talk?
Yeah.
You have? Okay, yeah. So you know then.
Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe it's something about Pittsburgh. Personally, I love Pittsburgh. So like, I don't know why they not fucking with Pittsburgh. It's kind of weird because they didn't really go ahead and draft a receiver. obviously they traded for DK Metcalf for like a
Bro, we
second.
need to
So,
get on the NFC East. NFC North. We on the AFC. We
oh
gotta get
yeah,
off.
yeah,
We gotta
yeah,
get
all
off.
right, all right, all right, all right, all right. All right, let's get into it then. Where do you want to start? The Lions.
Yeah, we can start with the Lions. It's cool.
All right, so the big thing with the Lions is obviously they lost Aaron Glenn, defensive coordinator, to the Jets. They lost Ben Johnson, offensive coordinator, to the Bears in division. So this division is going to be really interesting again. I wouldn't be surprised if they have 3 playoff teams again. But with the Lions, I mean, do you for 2 things? Where, and this is going to be a major theme talking about these teams. Where do you think they rank in the division? Like, how do you think this ends up? Who makes the playoffs? Is it 3 of them? Is it just 2?
I mean, it'll probably maybe end up being 3 teams. It was 3 teams last year. You know what I mean? Green Bay was in there. Obviously, Minnesota, and then also Detroit. I think it's going to be probably 3 teams again. You can sub somebody out, maybe, like, injuries are going to happen. Losing streaks are going to happen. And if they're as competitive as they were last year, you know what I mean? Like, there was at one point, like, I'm going to say that the Green Bay Packers were like 9-3. Like, I want to say the Green Bay Packers were 9-3, and the other teams were like 11-1, and like 11-1. They hadn't played each other yet, but it was 12 games in, and the worst team was 9-3. So I just think it's one of those things where the third place team was 9-3. So I just think it's one of those things where it'll be another competitive conference based off the fact that they are at the top of the NFC altogether in general. And they're gonna have to beat each other up, and whoever can survive that gauntlet will be the ones that kind of survive in regards to the seating.
What's your read on their new offensive coordinator, though? I mean, that's the big deal, especially for fantasy. John Morton. He was previously their senior offensive assistant, and then right before he got hired, he was the pass game coordinator for the Broncos.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's the offensive coordinator. What we do know is Jahmyr Gibbs might get more active in the passing game, and this might be like, all right, we're about to get prime Jahmyr Gibbs, kind of how we feel about who's on the Falcons, Bijan Robinson.
Right.
How we're going to get like a real workload for him, and they're going to be really worth those like first couple picks of the first round. That's what you're hoping for if you get those guys, and that's kind of like what we're hearing from camp. So
I don't think, like, for me personally, based off the talent of the team, I don't think we got nothing to worry about, bro. Like Jared Goff is still there. As much as people like to, like, as much as like a hard-nosed football player Campbell is, the head coach, he at the end of the day was a tight end. So he's an offensive guy. And I just think it's gonna be business as usual. There might not be crazy schemed up, ridiculous touchdown plays like what they were having to the tight end, to the tackles and all that crazy shit. But at the end of the day, I think Jameson Williams definitely takes a step. Like, I think he's about to take the next step. Amon St. Brown is gonna be Amon St. Brown. That's Jared Goff's security blanket. We probably got Sam Laporta, not in fantasy, but just in terms of rankings of tight ends, he's probably top 5, top 6. So, as long as their offensive line holds up, which I believe it will, I think that we'll get to the point. I think they're going to be clicking like they were just last year. It might not look as cool, but I think the results are still going to be there. Like, they're still stupid talented, and they're not going to have as many injuries on defense. Their defense isn't going to be as depleted as it was last year down the stretch.
Yeah, losing Aiden Hutchinson like that was, bat breaker. And then they thought he might come back if they made it deep enough in the playoffs, kind of like how the Niners were trying to bring back Christian McCaffrey. But even though their defense is going to be, hopefully healthier, they did lose a lot on the O-line. Frank Ragnow retired. They lost Kevin Zeitler. They replaced him in the second round with Tate Ratledge. So hopefully he could be a nice supplement.
Yeah. Obviously not going to be as good as is the center that retired, but I do think like he'll be okay. And again, it is like the O line is going to have to hold up, but they got. I mean, ideally, you want 2, 3 solid offensive linemen, and that's what they have. You can have a few flaws in your offensive line as long. And honestly, I think I kind of talked to you about this with Tony and Drew Brees. A lot of the great quarterbacks that were pocket passers, they were cool with shit coming off the edge. They don't like when the pass rush comes up the middle of the lap. So as long as he can kind of secure that aspect of his game and make sure that Jared Goff is protected from the middle, from the inside, I think they're going to be straight. I really do.
So where do you have them? Like, I know it's early, but you're way too early guess of where they end up in the division.
I mean, they probably end up top 14. You know what I mean? And I mean, it's all based off the health of the players, but like based off of their roster today as it's constructed, I think they have a top 5 roster in the division for sure. So playoff team, maybe they're not the wild card. I mean the first place team. They probably don't get the bye, but after San Francisco, after Philly, and maybe you can put somebody else in there that I'm not thinking about right now. I can see Detroit.
I don't know. I think I'm going to be bold, and I feel like the Bears. I don't know, man. It's tough because you have a lot of wild cards, which we'll get into later. Like with the Vikings, you have wild cards. With the Bears, we're kind of hearing some wishy-washy stuff coming out of camp with them. So I mean, hopefully Dan Campbell, he could kind of just keep this ship going.
Yeah,
Fantasy wise, though.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. It's just like for them, their team is that team that was killing shit all last season. Like they're coming back. They're not. And Jahmyr Gibbs is in his 3rd year, so he might even be better. Like Jameson Williams, like I'm saying, I'm actually expecting a huge jump from him. And he's one of those players, again, I believe is getting severely underdrafted. He finished as the wide receiver 18 last year, and he's getting drafted as the wide receiver 27. So there's some value with that.
Right. I think this is a good team to do some like, who would you rather have, right? Because David Montgomery, he's going around like the 5th round in 12-team drafts. Like, who was somebody I could? All right, this is perfect, actually. This is perfect. So would you rather take David Montgomery or DeAndre Swift, who's on the Bears now?
James Conner already gone.
How about we do that? David Montgomery or James Conner?
James Conner.
David Montgomery or DeAndre Swift?
I mean, as of right now, I wouldn't like doing it, but I would probably pick DeAndre Swift simply because he is the running back 1 on his football team, and he doesn't have a nuclear running back like on the football team where David Montgomery is definitely going to get his touchdowns. He's definitely going to do his thing, but I think the games are going to be tighter than they were last year. There was a bunch of blowouts last year. And there was a bunch of time where they needed to just run the clock out. And I think that's what David Montgomery does better or you want David Montgomery doing that more than you want Jahmyr Gibbs doing that. But I believe
you want to save him.
Yeah, right. And I believe like if we're in a close game and we're in a battle, I think you're trying to get the ball to Jahmyr Gibbs as much as possible. So I would that would be like one of the tougher ones for me. But if we honestly speaking, I'm definitely gonna go ahead and I'm gonna probably do DeAndre Swift and hope for the best, or hope I'm not really trying to draft DeAndre Swift though. But
he's kind of on my no draft. If I get him at good value, once again, if I say no draft, that means if he pops up 2 rounds later than ADP, then that's good value. Depending on what I got on my team already, then I might do it. So in terms of that, though, all right. So let me give you somebody that's slated to have a split backfield. Rookie Travion Henderson from the Patriots, him or David Montgomery?
So I just got some breaking news right now.
What?
NFL's initial proposal for Rashid Rice suspension was 10 plus games, and the NFL, I mean, it seems that okay. Wow. Okay. That's kind of nuts. NFLPA decided that there's no precedent exists for a suspension of that length. But long story short, it's not going to be a short suspension for Rashee Rice.
So we're looking at possibly 8, but
I mean,
after
they're
week
trying to make
4.
it 10 plus games. So 10 plus games might be 12 games. They might have wanted it to be 12 games. And they're like, yo, you're not going to sit him. You're not going to let him play the first 4 games of the season, and then he's out the rest of the year. Basically, is though me reading between the lines, that's what I'm picking up on. That's kind of how I see it. It's like, nah, y'all not about to let him play 4 games and then he sits the rest of the year. I thought they were going to give him 6. But I should have known something was weird about it, because why would you be having a meeting in September 30th when his you know what I mean, his court case has already been settled. Like, we already know what he's doing. We already know that he's going to be spending 30 days in jail, and you know he has to pay fines and all of that stuff. So he's already been sentenced. So yeah, that's an interesting situation right there. Yeah.
So how do you feel about drafting him now?
I mean, I got to see how this plays out. Because
is this something that's going to be like settled before the season starts?
No, there's no chance. If the meeting isn't, they already said that the meeting's going to be September 30th. So he's playing the first 4 games. They're like, all right, look, this is what we'll do for you. We'll let you play the first month of the season, or first 4 weeks of the season, and then after that, we'll go ahead and we'll lay that hammer down on you. And I mean, I'm sure if this is the game that they're trying to play right now, I'm sure we're going to see a whole bunch of stuff go on. Like on a different note, Zeke kind of was dealing with some situations like that too, where they wanted to give him a suspension, and it was like, he doesn't really warrant the suspension y'all are trying to give him. And the Cowboys were literally fighting it in court, in physical court. And like,
what was his situation again? What did
he got accused of? He got accused of hitting the girl or some shit like that, but he never even did. And like, there was text messages that showed that like she was bragging about it, trying to get some money so her and her homegirl can get some new titties. But like,
I remember
that. At that time, they were like everybody else wanted Roger Goodell to go hard on Jerry Jones. So it was almost like the NFL versus Jerry Jones, and they won. But that's why I said with the Chiefs, remember when I was like, yeah, like, I mean, I don't know, because it's the Chiefs. Like, people don't have beef with the Chiefs. People don't have beef with their owner and everything. And no one's over here like requesting that Roger Goodell go hard on the Chiefs and Pat Mahomes, you know? So, yeah, I don't know what he'll get. I was thinking it was going to be 6. If they're trying to give him, I'm assuming they're trying to give him 12. If they weren't trying to give him 10 games, because if there was 10 games, they would have said 10 games. 10 plus, I'm assuming they try to give him 12. I think it gets settled at 8. If I had to call it, I would say it gets settled at 8.
I'm guessing 6. I think he's going to get 6.
Nah, bro. If they were going to, I would have said 6 before that breaking news just now. I mean, if you want, I don't know if you can hear it. I can play the clip and we can see what they're talking about. If you want me to.
Yeah, go ahead. That's pretty important. And the Chiefs' first 4 games are like, it's like kind of a gauntlet to start off.
You hear that?
The expectation is Rashee Rice is going to be suspended for a portion of the 2025 season. The question now is how much? My understanding is the NFL initially proposed a lengthy suspension, double-digit games for Rashee Rice. The Players Union and Rashee Rice's attorney and agents argued for a much shorter suspension, in part because there is no precedent for suspending someone for over half the season in a case like this. So as you mentioned, there is a September 30th hearing set before former federal judge Sue L. Robinson, who previously heard the initial Deshaun Watson case several years ago here. But there is still a possibility that the sides could come together and agree to a settlement on a suspension that would allow Rice to be suspended at the start of the season. If not, then he would be eligible for at least those first 3 games. But But given the fact that not only the decision-making process, but potential appeals could extend that process into October or November if it goes before Judge Robinson, this is something then that could potentially jeopardize his availability for the postseason. A lot to consider as this case moves forward.
I can't touch him. If that's how it's coming, if that's how you going, you got it, bro. Xavier Worthy, you're up. Congratulations.
Damn.
My personal Super Bowl MVP.
Damn, yeah. That's the way you gotta go. Hold on.
That's yeah, bro. I mean, for that to be the situation, for that to be the case, like they're trying to go hard on Buddy. Obviously, the Chiefs not about to go for it. And obviously NFLPA, so it's probably going to drag out like the Zeke situation, like I was talking about with the Zeke situation. So the problem with that is the longer, probably the worse, because like he said, you're saying that they're going to get to 6. There's no way that if they're talking like that, bro.
Yeah, until I heard that, like, yeah, he's cooked. Damn.
I'm thinking 8, gang. I'm thinking for real. I'm really thinking 8. Like I'm thinking that you can probably fight them to knock it down from the 12, because I'm definitely thinking 12. If they're saying double digits, it wasn't 10 games. If it was 10 games, they would have said 10 games. So I'm thinking it was 12, and I think they might be able to get it to work to 8, and I think they might just eat 8 and just hope that he's back for the playoffs.
Do you think it's because it was caught on camera? Like if we just heard the news.
I think it's because he's sitting for 30 days. I think it's because he has to sit in jail for 30 days, bro. You got an NFL player that's literally, we know for a fact he's going to sit in jail. Like I don't know how good that is for the brand, respectfully. For the shield. Right. You know what I mean? Like he's an NFL player sitting in jail.
These niggas are too rich to be doing like y'all are not NASCAR F1 drivers.
He's not rich yet. He's gonna probably be really rich, but he's not rich yet. Remember, he is a rookie, 2nd round rookie.
Yeah, that's crazy. All right, but back to the Detroit Lions. Yeah, man. Something about the Lions, I feel like they're going to take a heavy dip. They had crazy heights last year, and I just feel like losing 2 coordinators never bodes well. Is Jared Goff somebody you taking in fantasy though?
I mean, I'm like, in a way, there's a scenario where I could take Jared Goff. I don't have a problem with taking him. Like again, if I'm doing a situation where I'm taking like Drake May, I would double dip at quarterback. I could probably see a situation where I'm taking Drake May, and just in case like it's a little rustier than I want it to be with Drake May, I could have Jared Goff. He can, you know what I mean, and kind of do like a little interchangeable situation until I'm comfortable with the way Drake May's playing. He would be one of those quarterbacks that I would take if I didn't get one of those guys that were in the top, like one of those top 4 or 5 quarterbacks that I'm just going to start no matter what. If I'm shooting darts, kind of like what I'm trying to do with Drake May, if I'm doing that at the back end of the rounds, at the back end of the draft, I'm definitely don't have a problem taking Drake May or even like Jordan Love and Jared Goff. You know what I mean? Something like that, like pairing them together. Jared Goff would be one of the guys that I would pair him with. I probably wouldn't take him to just be like my only starter, but I would take him or like take a starter and pair him with Jared Goff, or like even Michael Penix and Jared Goff for real. Because me, I'm really not worried about quarterback until we get into like the.
Well, that's why I'm confused, because I never heard about you taking 2 quarterbacks in the draft.
This is a new thing. You got to adjust. You got to adjust to the landscape, bro. I'm not like dug in the sand on certain situations. It's like as I'm seeing what I'm trying to do here, it's like, okay, it's probably beneficial for me to have. If I'm gonna take a dart throw on a quarterback, I probably should get 2 of them. You know what I mean? Like I'm not about to go all in on Michael Penix like that, but I don't have a problem drafting him. Even people don't know Bryce Young at the end of the season last year, Bryce Young was going crazy. Bryce Young was averaging close to 20, 21 points a game.
Nah, he was cooking. He's cooked. That's why I asked you about Jared Goff, because it's like if I'm going to get a quarterback in that tier, I'd prefer a mobile quarterback that could get me. Because
You already know that's how I'm coming. Like you already know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's
yeah,
already been established. But
yeah.
with the fact that I am dealing with a mobile quarterback, I'm also like I realize he's a mobile quarterback. You know what I mean? Like he can go at any time. So with that being said, all right, let's get Jared just in case if we got a rough little few weeks there, and hopefully he can get this thing back on track. All I want is my quarterback to score 18 points, though. Remember, that's my rule. I just need you to get to 18. So you know what I mean? And I believe pick 6. Damn. Backup quarterback though. It's not Penix. But Titans pick 6. It's probably makes them feel good. Let me see who it is.
Who is it? Taylor Heineke?
Might have been. Is he number 12?
I don't know.
It's definitely 100% Taylor Heineke.
It's Taylor
Go ahead
Heineke.
and pack the shit game. Go ahead and pack that up.
You remember when the Redskins fans thought he was him?
Bro, they thought everybody. This is one thing with like teams that don't have quarterbacks. I'm just like, okay, I know y'all don't know what a good quarterback looks like. That's why I really be on like it be falling on like when I hear a Cleveland Brown fan talk about quarterbacks, that shit is falling on deaf ears over here because it's like, bro, y'all don't know what a good quarterback looks like. Like, bro, I'll never forget. Commanders were trying to sell themselves on Sam Howell.
Sam Howell.
They were like Joel Alt. We're gonna run out Joel Alt and Sam Howell, and we're gonna compete. All right, bro. Okay, I'm telling them, y'all's quarterback. Y'all need to just keep on losing these games to get a quarterback. Y'all deserved it. Y'all earned it.
You got to remember, Sam Howell was leading the league in passing yards in the middle of the season, so it was looking kind of smooth.
I mean, if you reading the box score, if that's how you win games, then okay, I'll take it. But if you were watching real football, then you would know how I know.
And I mean, do you know what team he's on right now?
I want to say he might be on Seattle. I know you traded to Seattle.
Yeah, he was on Seattle. Now he's on the Vikings. So
okay,
their savior at one point. Now he's been on 2 teams since, and then they went on that crazy losing streak, and that's how we lost out on Drake May or Jaden Daniels. But hey, man, we throwing darts out here with New York. But Detroit Lions. I mean, out of all the teams in the division, they're the team that I have the most interest in with their players, whether it's J-Mo, Sun God, Gibbs, Monty, Laporta, Goff, and I guess we could kind of segue. And I'm not getting Goff, but he's interesting. I might double dip, like you said, and play the matchup game because, I mean, you might as well if you're picking back there, and there's just such a fresh crop of quarterbacks right now.
Yeah, I mean, it
could get active.
When it comes to fantasy, for me, I'm like, I'm not ruling anything out. Like, it's not that I'm ruling it out. It's just like, all right, like again, like I was saying about Deontay Johnson. It's like I don't think I need to get deep into the Deontay Johnson bag. Like, I like to think that I can get something better before I got to do that. I hope I don't have to get into.
I was kind of trolling with that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So it's like certain things. It's like, all right, like. If it gets that bad, that drastic, where people are QB hungry, because there's sometimes where you in a league where cats is like, 2-3 quarterbacks to a roster because they don't know the players, and when they don't know the players, they know the quarterbacks. So they're like, all right, I'm just going to draft this quarterback, and maybe someone's going to trade with me. Like, no, goofy, I'm gonna wait until you drop three of the 4 quarterbacks you got on your roster.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a good strategy this year. Sometimes it works low key if somebody's really that desperate and they're working with like a Daniel Jones, and they're running around with a bunch of and they feel like that's their missing piece, and they got some bench pieces. But
you gotta just hold down the fort until the buys go. When the buys start to come through, the quarterbacks start to drop. That one stupid goofy motherfucker in your draft, and I am calling him a goofy motherfucker. So if it's you, I'm sorry. If that dude wants to have 3 and 4, if he wants to hoard the quarterbacks, bro, just wait him out. Wait him out. Don't do no dealings with that nigga. I mean, that with that person. Don't do no dealings with him, bro. Like, really just wait him out because you got 4 quarterbacks. You can only play 1. It's just like kind of how we were rapping about the tight ends. Tight ends a little different because you could put one in the flex spot, but I got faith in beating that team if he has 2 tight ends and one's in the flex spot. So But like,
unless he has like Brock Bowers and then he just went tight end heavy,
yeah, but
like
you would
later.
have to have Brock and George. It would be something nuts. You know what I mean? For me to be like kind of,
Imagine that'd be kind of weird. I don't see
right.
that. I
You know
don't
what I
really see the
mean?
upside.
So it's like at the end of the day, you can only play one quarterback. So me personally, I would never go more than two if both quarterbacks are healthy. If there's one unhealthy, all right, I get it. But yeah, bro, I've never been a fan of the 3-4 quarterback.
What last thing on the lines before we move on? So I gave you a lot of different choices with Monty, right? So with Jahmyr Gibbs, we have no solidified like, okay, this is how much he's getting, whatever. Meanwhile, if you're
He's starting. They're calling him the starter now.
I know he's it's not going to be a 50-50 split. But let's say you have the option of a Saquon, you have the option of a Derrick Henry where
I'm going Jahmyr Gibbs. I'm going
Jahmyr Gibbs over Saquon.
Yeah,
Derek,
I'm going Jahmyr. I told you, I'm going Jahmyr
Bijan.
Gibbs. After that, I would maybe go Bijan, but I'm like, bro, I'm big on Christian McCaffrey. Like I've been telling you about that. Bro, everything out of camp is that he's healthier than he's ever been. It looked like he's healthy as hell. It looks like this is about to be the George Kittle, Christian McCaffrey, Brock Purdy show. Like, welcome to the wild world of whites. About to get busy. Yeah, out there in San Fran.
The wild world, like WWW. Okay, okay.
You know what I mean? About to get busy out there in San Fran. And they got a sweet schedule. That's the thing,
they
bro.
got the easiest schedule. That's why I'm I am kind of locking in with them because I wouldn't mind because I'm cool with Brock Purdy. Like he was my quarterback for a good part of the season last year for fantasy. So, I think they're going to be on their revenge tour. I think they're going to make the playoffs this year. But I mean, we'll get to their division here eventually next week. But the Vikings, though. Vikings, I'm super high on them. Personally, I feel like, let's say there's only two teams that come out this division. I think it's going to be the Packers, and I think it's going to be the Vikings. But if there's a third, to me, it's a 50-50 toss-up between the Bears and the Lions because I just feel like the Lions are going to take a step back. Like, something in me is telling me they're going to take a step back. But with the Vikings, it's just their roster. And I like the moves that they made in the offseason, too. They scoop up Hargrave, Jonathan Allen. They have Jeff Okudah now. You know what I mean? And then they took two of the Colts.
They also scooped up two interior
from the Colts. Yeah, I was getting into that. So they got Ryan Kelly, they got Will Fries, and then they used a first-round pick on Donovan Jackson, which I know you're a fan of Donovan Jackson. So, and then I even like the Maryland kid that they got in the third.
Is Christian Trey Felton?
Ty Felton.
Is Christian Darrisaw healthy? Is he going to be healthy at the beginning of the year?
Yeah, it's looking like he's going to be healthy.
Yeah, so they took him with Greece then. I mean, look, they it's a sweet situation for like, and I remember you were saying you were saying a few weeks back you were skeptical about JJ McCarthy. I think I feel the same way I feel about Drake May. I kind of feel about JJ McCarthy.
Fuck that. But so here's my thing. This is why I turned around on JJ McCarthy. I don't think Sam Darnold's really that good. I think Kevin O'Connell was that's why I'm kind of skeptical about the Seahawks and their weak ass offensive line. I feel like Kevin O'Connell is going to be able, and that's why they were so confident. Like, oh, you want to get paid? Daniel Jones, you want to get paid? Look, we're just gonna rock with JJ. We're gonna figure that shit out. I don't
think they were sweating paying Daniel Jones no bread, bro. I think they was like, bro, if Daniel Jones came into that office talking about he wanted to get paid, I think he was respectfully like, okay, that's what's up, man. All right, do your thing. Like, well, I don't know what you want me to do about you wanting to get paid, bro. I want to get paid too. But like, what are the Vikings going to tell me if I go up to him and tell him I want to get paid? Like, all right, bro. Well, you should go use Indeed, bro. Like, what do you know what I mean? Like, what are they supposed to tell me, bro?
Yo, speaking of Indeed, I completely random, but you see Jake Fromm, he's an insurance person now from Georgia.
Yeah.
That's what's up. I'm kind of blown he didn't do the State Farm thing. Jake from State Farm. They got to do something with him.
Missed the
But
boat with that one.
you know, I stay on LinkedIn, so I peeped his LinkedIn. I was like, oh shit,
Yeah,
professional athlete, insurance shit. All right, cool.
Yeah.
But Jordan Addison, he's out for the first 3 games, ain't he?
Yeah. But I don't know if you watched in that Vikings game. Obviously, Jay Jettis didn't play. JJ McCarthy targeted Jordan Addison a lot. They were working him out. They were really working him out. So I'm not really going to trip on drafting him. I mean, he's a solid wide receiver too, and he can hold it down if Justin Jefferson's out, and he can have big games when Justin Jefferson's playing. So, you know, he is going to be suspended for the first 3 games, but if he falls in your draft, I mean, prepare by the time Jordan Addison is available, like deeper in those, like probably like 5th, 6th, 7th rounds, you should already have 3 stud wide receivers. So, you know what I mean? Or not stud wide receivers, but 3 starters that you can hold you down for the first 3 games of the season. And then whatever he gives you when he comes back, you could be cooking with grease. So again, if people want to stay away from him because they think that you make the playoffs in September, use that, take that shit to your advantage. Like use it. And when he gets to a certain spot, you can go ahead and target him. At the end of the day, he's talented. And I think that the way that the offense runs is going to be Jay Jettis, it's going to be TJ Hawkinson, it's going to be Jordan Addison and Jordan Mason, and that's it. Like, you know what I mean? With a little bit of Aaron Jones, obviously, but
yo, you're so high on Jordan Mason. We'll get to the running backs here in a second. But I gotta hear.
I guess you don't know why I'm so high on Jordan Mason. I guess you don't.
We'll get into it because I'm all ears. You know what I mean? Maybe you convince me to make other moves, but I feel about that backfield the same way I do kind of about the Patriots. Like it's going to be like 50-50 to me, and Aaron Jones is going to be really like the pass catcher. I'm in full PPR, so we'll get to that though. But yeah, Jordan Addison situation, like 3 games. You could plot around that very easily. So yeah, I'm cool with Jordan Addison. I really want TJ though, just for a couple reasons, right? Because JJ McCarthy tied to like what do rookie quarterbacks, their security blanket? I mean, every quarterback's security blanket tends to be their tight end, but when you have a tight end like TJ Hawkinson, I think they're going to make immediate great connection, especially with Justin Jefferson taking so much of the defense attention. And then, you know, Jordan Addison, he's going to work his way back into the offense. But those first 3 weeks with no Jordan Addison, those should be some good TJ Hawkinson weeks. And then you're building that chemistry. And then I think this Vikings offense could really take off, assuming – but what they did was they put JJ McCarthy in a situation where it's like, bro, just do what we say, bro, and you'll be fine, bro. I'm
yeah,
kidding.
I mean, and like that's how, like, I personally don't see the problem with that. If I was running a football team, that's how I want my quarterback to be, bro. Like, I don't know, like, I think people are so, you got to like save the world at quarterback. The best, I saw this tweet or whatever where Jameis Winston said that Drew Brees once told him that, like, yo, be Bruce Wayne until you have to be Superman. It's like, yo, Batman. It's like, be Bruce Wayne until you have to be Batman, bro. You don't have to walk on the football field and feel like you got to be Batman. I mean, even my quarterback, Dak, I feel like he's the worst version of himself when he walks on the football field and at the beginning of the game, he's like, I got to be Batman. It's like, no, bro. Maybe you don't.
Wait. Maybe so who told Jameis Winston that?
Drew Brees.
That nigga Jameis is not listening.
but the quote rings true. The quote
rings. Yeah. That's the thing about giving advice. You know what I mean? Especially if you get it out there, your intended target might not follow it, but somebody else important might will. You know what I mean? Like,
it's the fact that Jameis still got the quote in his head, though. He still recited the quote. So it's like he just, when he's out there, bro, them intrusive thoughts be kicking in, bro. Them intrusive thoughts be kicking his ass, bro. And he just be trying to, you know what I mean? Like, he just got to be Batman. He just got to be Batman, bro. That's all he knows.
Yeah, I fuck with it. Especially if something happens to our quarterbacks. That means Malik Neighbors, shit, he damn near revived Jerry Judy's career. So shit, like sling that joint. That shit's exciting, especially if the season's looking lost.
Right.
Might as well.
I mean, you might as well have some fun. If it's already over.
But yeah, so we got Sam Howell backing up JJ, but I guess we could get into these running backs. And actually, so Justin Jefferson, right? So how are you ranking him top receivers, right? Obviously, let's say CD goes before him. I'm guessing you're taking Jamar Chase over Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, I mean, like right now, Jay Jettis is still going before CD, but like me, not even me. Like there are starting to be some experts that are like, yo, I ain't gonna hold you. CD Lamb, a healthy CD Lamb with Dak Prescott is a better option right now than Justin Jefferson with JJ, and also he has a hamstring. So like for me, I think JJ and CD Lamb are pretty equal. Like they're pretty close together. And you're like really picking at strings if you're trying to find a flaw in any one of their games. If you're trying to he had amazing first 2 seasons or whatever when he had his veteran QB, and he is quarterback proof, but so is CD Lamb. You know what I mean? And I just think that it's one of those things. If Dak and CD are doing their thing and they're back, it's like Jamar Chase and CD Lamb again averaged 23 points a game in 2023. 23 points a game. Jamar gives you some 40 burgers, and Jay Jettis, like soft tissue injuries linger, man. Like I would be scared if CD had a soft tissue injury right now as a Cowboy fan. I would not be happy. And like hopefully like they're good enough to bounce back from it, especially these superior athletes like them. But still, it's just something that I'm not trying to deal with 3 weeks out from our first football game,
Nah, for sure. I have a take on Justin Jefferson, but my mom's blowing me up. So you take the reins for a second.
All right. Well, what you want me to how long you be going for? All right, fuck it. We live. Let's do this shit. What's good, gang? What's good, chat? How the fuck y'all niggas doing, bro? What we on? Yeah, bro. He keep on trying to play with Jordan Mason like he's not nice. But long story short, when he was playing and he was out there as a starter last year in 6 games, he had 104 carries for 544 yards. And I think that's 5 touchdowns? Yeah, and 5 touchdowns. So I mean, yeah, I don't know. I just think that like if you talking about using him and he's fresh, I think as in a running back committee offense, he's gonna go crazy. Like I think that he's definitely gonna be valuable, and he's one of those guys that again he's averaging close to 5 yards a carry. So he doesn't need 25 touches, but if he's getting 17, anywhere between 15 to 17 touches within a game, I think that that's going to be beneficial for you when it comes to fantasy. And also, he's getting all the goal line and short yardage carries. So when you get close to the end zone, because Jordan Addison, TJ Hawkinson, or Jay Jettis broke and got it to the 5, he's the one that's punching it in. That's 6 points right there. Already a good day. And then if he gives you another 60 on the ground, that's 60 yards. And then also you got the 6 points for off the touchdown. Even if he don't give you nothing else as a running back too, you're at 12 points. So that's just something that I'm cool with. I'm a big fan of Jordan Addison, and that's not to say that if anything does happen to Aaron Jones, he's automatically the bell cow back for a potential top 5 offense. So he's going to have one of the best. He's going to be in one of the best offenses in the NFL. Has one of the best offensive-minded head coaches in the NFL, and could potentially be in line for a bunch of touches if anything happens to Aaron Jones, who is an older back in the NFL. So it sucks that y'all gonna have to probably hear this twice because I'm gonna have to tell him when he gets back. But at the end of the day, like I really do believe in Jordan Mason based off the fact that when he was running and before he got injured, he was literally again doing the same thing as Christian McCaffrey. Getting yards, getting over 100 yards a game, getting a touchdown a game, and You know, he was winning guys leagues. Like I remember last year, I don't know if y'all do, but because of all the rumors surfacing about Christian McCaffrey's injury, the guys that got Jordan Mason, they ended up eating at the beginning of the season. And they ate for a long time until he was injured. Probably I would go as far as to say 4 or 5 weeks. So I don't think he had even a bad game. I like that in a player. And also they traded for this player. It's not like this is a player that they just actually like fell into their lap. They traded for him, and then when they traded for him, they extended him. So they made sure that after this year, he won't even be a free agent. They have him for the next 2 years. There's no reason for them not to run him into the ground if they even feel like it. He's a good football player, and I think with the team that he's on he's going to have a really, really good opportunity. As for TJ Hawkinson, me personally, I think he might be good, and he is a good tight end, but I don't really need him. I don't think he'll ever really give you the numbers that Trey McBride, George Kittle, and Brock Bowers are going to give you. And I think the way that he plays the game and his makeup, I think that you can get those later round with a Jake Ferguson, Tucker, and Green Bay, and then also, you know, Bretton Strange, honestly. So, yeah, I would stay away from TJ Hawkinson, but if you like him, you trust him, go ahead and pick him.
Wait, what's wrong with TJ?
Nothing. That's what I just said. Nothing was wrong with him, but just where he's getting drafted, I feel like he doesn't have the potential that the George Kittles and the Trey McBrides and the Brock Bowers.
I mean, he's been ending like tight end 4, tight end 3, tight end 2-ish for like the past couple years. Who would you take, him or Sam Laporta?
Sam Laporta.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like it's just one of those like for me personally, and that's what I'm saying. That's me personally. I think the points that he's going to garner with the team that he's on, with the offense that he's on, I think you can get those points later in the draft, in the fantasy football draft. Personally.
I mean, they're going pretty much right next to each other, right?
Him and Sam Laporta.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I wouldn't take Sam Laporta where he's going right now. That wasn't the question.
Okay.
It was, yeah. Like the question was who I take or whatever, but I wouldn't take Sam either. I'm either going tight end early, or tight end late. You know what I mean?
I'm doing the same thing.
Yeah.
So pretty much your top 3, or if there's a 4th, let me know. But it's Brock Bowers, it's Trey McBride, and then it's George Kittle.
Yeah.
And then if you can't get them, then you're just going tight end hunting towards the end.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and collect QB and tight end at the end of this motherfucker. I mean,
yeah, my bad. My mom's in LA right now. She don't know how to use Uber.
Well, she calling. I was just in Oxnard.
All right, but yeah. So Jordan Mason and Aaron Jones. So what's your logic here? How far early are you taking? Because clearly you're taking Jordan Mason before him.
I'm not taking him early, but he is the player where I'm taking him where he goes. Like I'm just taking, like, I'm cool. We're taking him. I think in our last draft, the draft we did last week, I took 2 running backs, and they really liked that draft. But basically, the reason that I like taking him is because when he was playing, he was getting busy. And in the 6 games that he was a starter, he had 104 carries, 544 yards, and he had 5 touchdowns. So along with 11 receptions for 91 yards. That's in 6 games. That's close to 100 yards a game. You know what I mean?
But that's what
I'm pretty sure that's including the game he got injured. I'm pretty sure this is he had 100 yards in every single game, and I think he had 44 yards when he got injured. You know what I'm saying? So like he was cooking. So I'm in my head, I'm like, and then like I was telling them, the Minnesota Vikings purposely went out and got him. You know what I mean? Like he didn't just fall into their lap. He was on San Francisco. He wasn't a free agent. They traded for him. And then once they traded for him, they gave him a contract extension. So it's like they're invested into this player. They clearly sought him out, and they liked him more than they liked the guys that were in free agency, and they preferred him over this star-studded running back class. So that might not tell you anything, but that in a way it does tell me a lot. As a person that is running back depleted, it tells me a whole lot.
Well, you got to remember too, they didn't have many draft picks. So if they did have like all their draft picks, they might have just went with one of the running backs.
Right, but even if I don't got that many draft picks, I got a draft pick for a running back in this class. I mean, Jadon Blue got selected in the 5th round. So what draft pick did you need? You know what I'm saying? They got Todd Felton. Didn't they get him in the 4th or like 3rd?
They got him in the 3rd, and then they got an interior linebacker at 6, and then they got a defensive end at 5. And I think that might have been all their picks.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like odds are like the defensive end is never going, like he'll never amount to anything, not amount to anything, but he'll like probably never be active or even make the active roster. Whereas like a 5th round running back could probably produce for you. So I mean, again,
that's a good point.
Let's see. Oh, I like this. Justin over here asking about Mark Andrews, Isaiah Likely as tight end 4. So look, right now we kind of already talked about this, Justin, but Isaiah Likely is actually going to be out from the time he got injured, which was probably about 2 weeks ago. He's going to be out for 6 weeks, which means that if he's not making the pub, he's probably not going to be playing football for the first month of the football season, and then he's going to have to get his, get back into football shape. So right now, where Mark Andrews going, he's actually being undervalued because he's not as athletic or moves as well as he once did. He is still the red zone target for Lamar Jackson, and we can all agree that that's going to be one of the best offenses in the NFL. And Mark Andrews is solid. Last year he came off to a slow start, but like sometimes people forget because they're football players. We think that they're just machines and they're robots. But he had a broken ankle, and then he was coming back from a broken ankle. Not only did he have a broken ankle, he got in a car accident and the car flipped over 2 times.
Oh, like yeah. Why do I keep forgetting about that?
Like, bro, he played the game. He played in the football game. He played the Chiefs first game of the season. He played the Chiefs. Like they get in a car accident every single football game for a living. But he actually got in a car accident after a practice. And like at the beginning of the season, he came off to a slow start, but like nobody shot him bail for the fact that he probably should not even have been playing. Like that car accident probably would have had some motherfuckers in the hospital, bro. And he's just like, I'm cool. I'm back at practice. So it definitely is just one of those things where if Isaiah Likely was healthy, that would have been a great question. Whereas we're probably going to try to take Isaiah as a sneaky sleeper and hope that this is the year that he pops off because Baltimore does want him to pop off. That's true. There was trade rumors about Mark Andrews for a little bit there, but and they love Isaiah Likely as a talent, which I think a lot of people do. So I can see this like Mark Andrews really, really sneakily being like the legitimate tight end 4, like for real. And not like I could see it, but again, I'm picking Mark Andrews, especially where he's going, way for sure before I take TJ.
All right, see, that's why I wanted to get to where you would place him if you'd place him tight end 4. So you probably have him like tight end 5.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure. No, realistically, I got him at he's probably ranked. If I was looking at my rankings right now, he's probably ranked as tight end 6. Let's see. Oh, he wants us to add some animations. Yeah, we can do that. We can add some animations. We gonna get into all that. Right now we rapping. We do the mock. We gonna go ahead and we gonna get it popping. We got you, James. We appreciate that though, for real. Dead ass. We appreciate that. We gonna have some animations. You got the PFF on? You got the PFF? We can show them that too if you want.
Oh yeah. I could add that. But definitely we're on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, wherever. Just hit us because I feel like they're trying to give some services or some shit.
You think so?
That's what it seems like to me.
Man, I don't care. Hey, appreciate the comment, appreciate the feedback. But
yeah, for sure.
But yeah, bro, for real. So from like I think that because of Isaiah Likely, I think and the fact that he had such a horrible start, again, it's a bad taste in people's mouth. With like Travis Etienne, he wasn't that good. Like he didn't do that well at the beginning of the year. So because he didn't do that well at the beginning of the year, people not fucking with him. They got burnt because of where they drafted him. So I think it's just one of those things now where some players, some people, they're just not really rocking with him. Like
so where do you have him ranked as a tight end with the likely thing? Like, where do you have him?
Right now? I would say he's probably ranked tight end 7. Tight end after Sam Laporta, after Travis Kelce, after all of them. That's where he like
even after Travis. So I have him above Travis Kelce, but I have him after Laporta, and I have him after TJ. But you probably have TJ at like tight end 12 or something.
See, look, so they got him. Okay, but like he finished at tight end 5 last season. ADP, he's going at tight end 7. You know what I mean? And let's check the game log. See what I'm saying? He was killing cats. I remember he was killing cats at the beginning of the season, bro. And then out of nowhere, he just started kind of baking a little bit because he started getting touchdowns. And once he got the touchdowns, he was essentially a serviceable tight end. Like, yeah, you got some duds in there, but everybody, if we look at their game log, they got duds.
You know what I mean? I think the speaking of bad taste, I think it's just that last game where he had a terrible playoff game that's leaving bad taste. Like, I feel like people look at that game, that's the last thing they remember, and they're like, oh, he's washed. It's like, nah, him and Lamar have chemistry, and Lamar loves passing to his tight ends, which is why Likely's being brought up at all, because that's how their offense goes. So
true. Yeah, but, I mean, I'm cool with him. That was actually a really good question by Justin, bro. Shout out to that. Shout out to you for that one. But go ahead. Who we need to talk about next?
Next up, we could get into the Packers.
That's gonna be a fun team.
Yeah, that's who I envision winning the division. But funny enough, out of all the teams in this division, like, I don't really want parts of their fantasy team I don't really want parts of their skill players in fantasy like that. I'm interested in Tucker Kraft. I'm interested in Matthew Golden and Josh Jacobs, and that's about it. Like, who are you taking a flyer on Jordan Love potentially?
Yeah. I don't got a problem with taking a flyer on Jordan Love, but also again, it's about where he's going, and I think he's going to be healthy. So due to that fact, I don't really got that much of an issue with him. Like at the beginning of the year, 17 points first game as my starter, not really tripping. You give me 31, cool. 17, not tripping. 26, cool. 16, not tripping. 6, bugging. 11, you're bugging. But he got back, you know what I mean? Like I'm cool. I'm not, again, like there's a bunch of quarterbacks. So like I'm not really targeting a particular quarterback per se. It's more so like, yo, whatever falls my way, I'm rocking. You already know how I feel about our guy. You already know I was coming with big dog Josh Jacobs. And the craziest thing, last year, he had 300 carries. 300 carries. That's not even 340 touches, basically. That ain't even the most he's ever had in the season. He's had 400 touches in the season, or like 380 touches in the season. So, like, bro, this is a true bell cow running back. They don't even make him like this no more, for real. Like,
nah. I mean, bro, if I could come out with Josh Jacobs and like another high-end running back, like, I'm cool. I might not draft running back for a little bit because, I mean,
running back
like that. And if you had him, he's a running back 1, but he's not going there because there's so many options. This is a good question because you're high on this guy and I'm not. Devon Achane or Josh Jacobs?
Devon Achane. Devon Achane. All day, every day.
You're not living your raps.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am, because I'm going. The reason I'm going Devon Achane is the same reason why I'm going Christian McCaffrey. It's the same shit, gang. The same, bro. I'm never going, bro. I'm not going. Look at that. Strength of schedule 4th. You know what I mean? Like, bro, draft rank 18th, best 5. Some people going 5. I don't know about all that, but like, bro, like,
Low key, you're more of like a gambler on players than I am.
I am a gambler.
What I notice.
Yeah,
I'm playing it safe, man.
Right. I'm not trying to play it safe. Either I'm trying to, if I'm winning the championship or I'm going down in flames, gang. Like I'm going down in real fucking flames, bro. Like I'm not even joking. Like, and like that's burnt me before. Like I've lost because of these reasons. Like I've bet on players and lost. Bro, one year I had the fourth pick or whatever. I accidentally picked Tony Pollard before CeeDee Lamb. 2023. But I was like, oh, Tony Pollard's the bell cow back. He's healthy. He was just breaking the year before. I'm rocking with Tony. They lied to me though. My own team lied to me. And they were like, he's healthy. He wasn't healthy. He came out and was like, bro, I ain't gonna cap. I wasn't healthy till week 6. You know what I mean? And CD was going crazy. But like, I'm 1,000% rocking with Devin A-Chain, bro.
James Lucia, I think James is talking about, because this is a Twitch comment.
Yeah.
He's saying like on the Twitch profile, which would be helpful. So hit us up.
Yeah. We do need that. I know what you're talking about now. I see it.
Yeah. See, I could tell. Yeah. We're interested. So hit us up about that. We're on like pretty much every platform. So with the Packers, Christian Watson ducking, obviously. I'm ducking Wicks. I'm ducking Jaden Reed. I'm ducking Romeo Dobbs.
But interested
in Matthew Golden though.
Hold on. But like back to my Devin E-Chain shit. When my man came back, bro, he was coming through trend. Like I don't know, bro. Like I get it. You don't like, but you just like you said, you're not gonna gamble on buddy. And the fair is fair.
It's just the injuries, and if I'm going to take a running back that high, I want him in an offense that I know is going to win a lot of games, that should be up in games, which I know he's going to get active in the passing game, but still, if he's getting active in both, and they be using him on the goal line, it's like he's going to get hurt, bro. And then I'm going to be sitting here.
No, they're not using Devin A-Chain on the goal line. That's going to be like
on the game line. Ollie Gordon
and Darrell Wright. Yeah, I mean Wright. We actually Jalen Wright. Yeah. So it's cool, bro. I think because he's injured right now. This is he's going to come through for people. Like he don't do it all the time, but he's just one of those players that like when he does come through, he comes through. Like he plays well. And, like he'll have good games. Like first game, 31 points. But then he was dudding. But then he balled again. And it's like you don't really know when you're going to have to play him. He's just one of those players that you probably want and I'm talking about Jaden Reed. He's probably one of those players that you want as a wide receiver 4 in your squad. You're probably not going to have him as the wide receiver, starter. But like if you have to play him in the flex due to the buys, due to injuries, he's definitely one of those. And look, my man's is talking. Justin is like, yo, I'm with A-Chain.
Everybody's with A-Chain. That's why, which I'm glad. Like I hope.
With it. Right.
Yeah. Because that means if there's a player I'm really targeting and A-Chain's right there, that means somebody's probably going to get him, and I wasn't going to get him anyway. So
now it's getting weird right now with him because like he's just every single time like he's being hurt with these. Like just interesting injuries, but if he could get on the field, Marshawn Lloyd is good at football. Like he's actually good at football. So you know what I mean? I think if we get news that he's healthy, he's definitely someone that I would be snagging as the handcuff to Josh Jacobs because like we're talking about Josh Jacobs like like we believe in him so much, but these players do get hurt sometimes, and this is a cat that he ain't got hurt yet. But it can happen any day for any of them. So I'm definitely over here at the end of the last pick of the rounders, last pick of the draft, something like that. If you want to go ahead and stack Marshawn Lloyd, I really wouldn't hate that at all.
Yeah, and just overall, don't forget to get those handcuffs if you're able. In some cases, it's harder than others. Like it's hard to get Gibbs and David Montgomery. You're just gonna take the L on that. It is what it is. Not even really. You know what I mean? But in other situations,
their schedule is brutal.
That whole division schedule, plus they got to play each other. So
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, their schedule, the whole division schedule is tough. But this is what happens when you would kill a division. You know what I mean? So
Right.
be it. So be it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Thoughts on Tucker Craft though? Where do you have him ranked? Like in your tight end rankings?
Well, bro, I got Tucker Craft. Like, I'm cool with Tucker Craft. Tucker Craft's the reason why I'm cool off of TJ Hawkinson. You know what I mean?
Okay,
Like, not even trying to
so
throw
are
shade.
you taking him over TJ? Little TJ?
Not over him, but I'm taking him where he's going compared to where TJ's going. If that makes sense.
Fair. No,
If that
no,
makes,
no. It makes perfect sense.
yeah. And like again, it's just one of those situations where Tucker Craft is kind of nice. And like he gets busy sometimes. And so like look, they like him. They're like, yo, they overall, yeah, they're high on him. Game logs. You know, he'll have some duds in there, but he's a tight end. That's kind of part of the position. But 22 points wins you the week. That wins you the week. 14 points, you still in the game. 10 points, you ain't lose because of him. 15
Well,
points.
well, like I said, bro, like I'm only interested in Kraft, Jacobs, and Golden off this team. And if I can't get any of them, then I guess I just won't have a Packer. Maybe
Right.
Jordan Love if I get him at good value, but there's so many quarterbacks. I feel like there's a couple people I'd rather have. Like I'd rather have Drake May.
Right.
I might rather have Caleb Williams.
No, I agree. Well, I don't know if I agree with Caleb Williams.
That one's kind of a coin flip for me. It depends, you know.
Are we
I'm
ready
paying
to
it.
go there?
Yeah. Let's go with the Bears because that's interesting. I mean, Ben Johnson, he's sharing a lot. They added Joe Tooney from the Chiefs. So yeah, but in terms of their weapons and everything they have going on, there's no excuses for for Caleb. You know what I mean? Caleb
Yeah.
came in as the savior for the Bears.
Well,
Their
now,
last good quarterback was Jay
here's what
Cutler.
here's what people be acting like. They act like he was some ass. He
He
actually
wasn't.
wasn't ass at all.
He wasn't. It's
Yeah.
just Jaden Daniels just took the spotlight.
Like
But
if you told the Bears that your rookie quarterback's gonna have 3,500 over 3,500 yards, 20 tutties, and six interceptions, they're like, yo, yeah, we always thought, we always knew it. Like they'd be hyped over this. Like they'd be hyped over those numbers. You know what I mean? So it's just one of those things where it definitely gets, you know, it gets caught up, like you said, because a player had a magical season. It's almost like we just disregard the production that the other guy had.
well, it's not just that. He went number one and he was supposed to be the best. He's in that class where it's like, this is the best prospect since Andrew Luck. He's in that Trevor Lawrence bag where it's like we're expecting so much from him that even having like a pretty good rookie season for a quarterback, which we used to give quarterbacks a lot more time, by the way. You know, like, but I mean, in terms of his weapons now, it's like, all right, it's time to get active. You know what I mean? You have Cole Kmet and you got Colston Loveland before Tyler Warren, which tells me Ben Johnson, he has some plans for him. So that might be a sleeper stack that if I target Caleb Williams, I'm able to get him back into the draft. I'll scoop up Loveland too, just because. But besides that, you have Luther Burden, Roma Dunze, so another year with him in the offense without Keenan Allen there. And then obviously that boy DJ Moore, he's a dog. So the only question is, can we get the running game going with DeAndre Swift, who's kind of a questionable runner? He might have been an O-line merchant in his past destinations.
Well, I
Or
mean, at the end of
past
the day,
locations.
Ben Johnson, DeAndre Swift have worked together before.
Yeah, but he told him to kick rocks before.
I think they were just able to get better players. Sometimes it's like, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, at the end of the day, are you mad if you're able to get David Montgomery over DeAndre Swift? I know I'm not mad about getting Jahmyr Gibbs over DeAndre Swift.
Fair.
You know what I mean? So it's just like, again, and we don't know how they feel, but I think because we all been kind of, it gets weird when we talk about players like DeAndre Swift, man. I mean, like, we can't cap. But again, he worked as the 2-minute drill back in practice. That's very important. That's seriously like very, very important. ADP right now, where he's going overall, basically going as running back. What is that? Running back 21. I mean, you gotta do it though. Sometimes you gotta do it.
Yeah. I would definitely get a handcuff. I mean, so the rookie they got in the 7th round, he's just a 7th rounder, but you gotta remember Isaiah Pacheco went in the 7th round. Now everyone can't be Isaiah Pacheco, but he did have back-to-back 1,200-yard rushing season at Rutgers, if that means anything to you, seeing that it was at Rutgers. But
they're low key kind of playing with him though, bro. If they're
playing with him, how? He's not that good. That's like, what do you
bro.
mean?
Wait, hold on. Okay. Oh no. Okay, never mind. It's the week one. I thought that said 531 yards. And I was like, bro, he's going to have more than 531 yards. But he's at 967. And like, all right, they're not playing with him. They're not. That's respectable, dog. As the running back too, how I've been over here talking about, bro, all I need is 10 points for my running back. Like I'm cool. I'm cool on that as my running back too, for real. But he's not going nowhere near my running back 1. If he's my running back 1 for even 1 week, I'm down. I'm down bad.
You are down bad. You need to trade market, or if you got a fab league,
oh shit, I don't know.
Spend up on that fab.
Yeah, so it's a situation, but I mean, like, again, we still got it. Like, he's a starter. He's running back 1, and with a great offensive coach, and I think we're gonna see a jump from Caleb Williams. Damn, another pick, but this time it's the backup quarterback. I don't think Cam Ward is playing today. So, it's your boy Josh Allen. No, not Josh Allen, Kyle Allen. My bad. I don't want to say the Josh's name, but Kyle Allen.
How is that my boy? just because you thought it was because you saw Allen quarterback.
Yeah, man.
You really hating on my boy Josh Allen. That is my boy. Shout out to him.
Former 5-star Kyle Allen, Texas A&M legend. So shout out to him in his NFL career. We don't know where that's going after that one.
Bro, leave him alone, bro.
Oh, good question. Vibes on DJ Moore. My vibes on DJ Moore is I would 100% buy the dip on DJ Moore. How do you feel about it?
Do you think there's a dip? I'm high on DJ Moore. I'd love to have him.
I mean, wide receiver ranking 30. He's going high, I think, based off of the offense. As just for us, all right, here's how I feel about DJ Moore, but I feel also the same way about Roma Dunze. And we don't know who's going to pop, but somebody's going to pop. Somebody's going to pop for this team. And Rome's going to go into his 2nd year, so it could be him. But if we're thinking, like I'm talking about, I love Jameson Williams and I loved Amon St. Brown. We don't know who's going to be in the Amon St. Brown role. I believe that DJ Moore could kill the Amon St. Brown role.
Well, let me ask you this, and I understand they're different roles, but I think it's similar options at these spots. Who would you prefer, him, DJ Moore, or Cortland Sutton?
Okay, now when you say prefer, like prefer at ADP or prefer as in I'm drafting a player and these are the 3 players available?
These are the 3 players available. Actually, if you want to do 3, then I got another one for you to add to this.
Yeah.
Garrett Wilson.
I would probably go Garrett Wilson and end up hating my life about it, but I just can't. I gotta hope for the best. Like I just gotta hope that it works itself out. Like I really don't want to do it because I like the offensive coordinator more. I mean, or the play caller more in Chicago. I think the quarterback's more accurate in Chicago, but at the same time, I think you can throw Garrett Wilson some bullshit, and I think he comes down with it. I think he's that kind of player. And I think once he gets the ball in his hands, I think he's going to get busy. Not saying that DJ Moore or Roma Dunze wouldn't, but he's wide receiver 1, and we know for a fact he is the clear-cut best wide receiver on that football team. You know what I mean? Whereas, like, I don't know, Rome might be the best the best wide receiver on this team, but we don't even know if he's the best pass catcher. If we talking about Colston Loveland, and how much they care about him.
It's a lot of options. To me, it's like a very upgraded version of what the Packers have. They just have better infrastructure over there, where I'm more confident in their offense at the moment with Jordan Love being in Matt LaFleur's system for this long and him just being in the building for so long, learning under Aaron Rodgers. So which is why that late season – like kind of where he was spazzing before he got his contract. That's where like, all right, well, that's all we needed to see. You've been here for like 10 years. So,
yeah. Right, I mean, like for me, because, and we're not even talking about Luther Burton, who also
I was just about to ask. So how do you feel about the pick and how do you feel like he's going to fit in this offense? Because I mean, I guess you would have to be like, well, he's going to be in that Keenan Allen role, sort of.
Yeah, but I mean, like again, so that means that Rome and DJ are on the outside. Like our whole thing is we don't know who is in the slot, and I think that's the biggest.
I think it's going to be Loveland and Burden, and then we're going to have Adunze and DJ Moore on the outside.
I don't know. I don't necessarily know if you want a rookie wide receiver manning that slot wide receiver spot for you when it's that important to your offense. Like it's very important to your offense. So you're going to have a rookie wide receiver. Mind you, he's not practicing right now. Let's see what's up. Let's see what's up with him.
Well, get some news. That's why I really think that's why I'm so high on Loveland, because I think that's like they see that potential upside in him, and then you already have Cole Kmet, who's been a dog for you.
Yeah, but see the Colston Loveland thing. The only thing that okay, he returned to practice on Monday, so we're good there. We're good with Luther Burton. Oh, he's talking about Jameson Williams.
We didn't really get into JMO like that.
Yeah, well, we did. I told you that I like him. I like him a lot. Like he's getting so. Oh, okay. So he says, where do you got Jameson Williams compared to DJ St. Brown, etc.? So for me, I'm big on Jameson Williams. Like he's basically going as wide receiver 27 right now. He's going as wide receiver 27, but last year he ended as the wide receiver 18. So just based off of that situation alone, I'm cool on him. And if anything, I think this year might be the year where he really he really doesn't stay. You know what I mean? Like I think I could see him really holding it down for the Detroit Lions. Like he getting severely underdrafted. Severely. Like he's cold, bro. Like when he plays, he's cold, and he still has that speed. He has track star speed. He was part of that Ohio State offense too. All of those dogs, they were so nice. He had to go to Bama. Like they were so nice. Like Ohio State was so good at the wide receiver position that Jameson Williams had to up and go to Bama.
Speaking of Bama, would you rather have him or Devontae Smith?
Him, 100% him. 100%.
Jameson, hold on. Jameson Williams, or I feel like I know the answer to these two. All right, I'm gonna give you. It's gonna be a three-piecer. Jameson Williams, Zay Flowers, Xavier Worthy. Now we know about Rashee Rice.
Well, I mean that's easy. I mean, bro, you understand? Xavier Worthy probably just shot up draft boards like to the third round. Like I think he has. Based off of what we heard, based off that breaking news that we got like an hour ago, I think that Xavier Worthy has shot up to third round, early first, fourth round pick, bro, because he's in the Rashee Rice role. We've already seen him do it. And now he's about to just go back to practice and just like he's going to be inserted into that role. You're going to have Marquise Brown probably going to be the X wide receiver on the outside. And yeah. But no, man, I'm serious. I'm all about.
All right, so what about Zay Flowers?
Look at this end of the season right here, bro.
That's cool, but it's not the same Lions team, so I'm not really concerned about last season. Why do you? Because they lost two linemen and they lost their offensive coordinator.
So you're not going to throw the ball more?
I'm sure, but like. Why we act like the offensive coordinator?
So did the plays? So Jared Goff and that offensive coordinator that you're talking about, they don't know none of the plays that they were running last year. Like Jared Goff
went from Sean McVay to Ben Johnson, though.
But do you not realize Dan Campbell is an offensive minded head coach, and also they've came out and already stated that nothing in the offense is changing. Their scheme is not changing. They're not changing their scheme.
What else are they going to say? That they put it in the hands of this offensive
Well, you would say
assistant?
they would say that there's new language, bro. That's what they say. They say that there's new language. We're adjusting to the new language, our new offense, our new scheme. They're keeping everything the same, bro. Like these cats, like Jared Goff has been there for 5 years. He knows the plays to call. Like even like these veteran quarterbacks, especially these ones that are pocket passers, bro, they're calling the play at the line of scrimmage. That's why, like, not even trying to get into them, but when Dak is doing his thing, the reason it looks so good when it is clicking is because he's walking up to the line and he's, hey, boom, 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 boom. Oh, hey, this blitz is coming. Hey, this is the hot route. Run this slant right here. You go where the blitz goes. Boom, this, that, and the other thing. Like, this is football, and at this point, they know how to play it. And even if the shit is not blocked up all the time, like I said, like Pernell Swell is still on his team, bro. You know what I mean? Like this, like they're like these
pronunciation was crazy.
Not bad, but yeah, Penei Sewell, but like yes, they don't have this star-studded offensive line, and they're not going to be running crazy trick plays. But
hey, all right, here's the third aspect to me. What is he like? The fourth option?
No, bro.
If Jahmyr Gibbs,
he's option number 3. He is option number 3. Like. He is the speed guy. He is faster than the Amon St. Brown. So Amon St. Brown security blanket in the slot. You know what I mean? If anybody maybe might lose production because he did last year, it would probably be Sam Laporta, bro. It would be Sam Laporta is the one that might come up short. It won't be the wide receiver that we actually need to win because he can put points on the board. He can put points on the board fast, like really fast.
But all right, so let me. Here's my thing, bro. You're saying this with such confidence.
Yes.
And my thing is, let's say they're using Jahmyr Gibbs how we expect them to. Jahmyr Gibbs, what's he known for? He's known for these big chunk plays. Boom, we get into the red zone. All right, we're targeting the likes of Laporta, or you know what I mean? Like, I just feel like in terms of the options that I have around where Jameson Williams is going, I could get someone who's like a clear-cut second option.
But here's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Everything you're talking about, bro, that's already baked into the value. It's already baked. Like I said, he's wide receiver. He's going as wide receiver 27. He finished as wide receiver 18. Everybody you talking about, Devontae Smith, is going significantly higher than him. He's going after George Pickens. Like, it's not like he's going high. He's not going high. I'm trying to let y'all know.
I haven't updated my rankings in a while, but I have him at 24.
Okay, but that's still not 20. That's still not 19. That's still not wide receiver 18. You know what I mean? Like so.
I just think everybody that I see, everybody I see around him is like the number one option on their team, though. That's my thing. And like, yeah, they have.
I don't know. I don't know what rankings you are, and when we get into the mock, we'll see how it plays out. But when I'm telling you,
this makes me want to jump into the mock.
Yeah, I mean, we can. Were we done? We done this all 4 teams? Did we do all the teams?
Yeah. That's all the teams, unless there's more you had to say about the Bears. But actually, last thing on the Bears, their win total and once we're done with these divisions, we'll finish up with all the divisions by the end of next week. That week before the season starts. Got a betting segment for y'all, and we're going to talk about some futures, and we're going to talk about how we feel like these couple games are going to work out. And I mean, you're going to get a lot of content from us overall, but yeah, their win total, Vegas has them at 8.5 over under
for the Bears.
For the Bears.
For the Bears. Shit, it was ugly as hell last year, and it got to 9. I don't think they make the playoffs though. I think they get to 9 wins again. I think it's not as ugly as it was last year. I think they play everybody tough, but like not even trying to dig, like not even trying to talk shit about the Giants, but like I think the Giants are going to be one of the best covering teams in the NFL. Like I'm not joking. I think y'all are going to play a lot of games tough. I think y'all are going to be
with the Giants. You take them unders. I'm taking unders all day with the Giants.
Right.
Until Vegas catches up.
But what I'm saying is like that goes hand in hand, unders and them covering. But what I'm basically trying to say is that like y'all are going to play teams tough. It might not work out in y'all's favor. You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, but Vegas has got y'all like for y'all playing Washington, and I think it's like 6.5 right now. I don't know if they beating y'all by a touchdown. You know what I'm saying? But I think they might win the game. Don't know if it's going to be by a whole touchdown. So I think with Chicago, I don't know if they're going to be winning a bunch of games, but I think that they're going to give you a pretty good product as a team. It's just they're young and maybe they're missing a few pieces, whether it be on defense, the offensive line, whatever. And, you know, so it might not work out their way because it's a tough schedule. But, you know, yeah, I got them getting to 9. I don't got them getting to the playoffs. But I do get them getting to 9. And the 9 wins looks better than the 9 wins that we saw this year.
Yeah, but that means you're probably not taking that bet so close to the number. Probably staying away from that one.
No.
All right, so what are you seeing? So, okay, so you able to share your shit. Why does your shit look so blurry to me?
Does it look blurry? I don't know.
I don't know. But
does it look blurry on here? Let me see. I don't know.
Which one? We'll switch off and see in a second because you have the pro joint for after. Yeah. But we got this 12-teamer in like 8 minutes, 7 minutes now.
Which one?
That's pretty open. 82181.
All right, bet. All right, what I go? I was in the back. No, I'm gonna go 12 this time.
I'm gonna go 6. Go in the middle. You win here.
Let's see what we got.
All right, it's mock draft time. Mock draft. When let us know when y'all are drafting. You know what I mean? Let us know. Feel free.
Yeah, we want that. We want the questions for sure. We really want to dive into how how to beat y'all's league mates. You know, especially them home leagues that y'all been in for the 8, 9, 10, close to the 10-year mark. Yeah, I know it gets personal over there on that side. So let us know what's up, and we'll help y'all. We'll help y'all get y'all's jab right.
Hold on, let me see. I mean, does that look clearer to you, or maybe it's just because I'm sharing it?
And yeah, but like for me, that one, but it's all right. Like that one looks blurry to me, but it's like it's getting the job done though, bro. It's not really. It's everybody.
Right, so do you want to switch it back, or?
I mean, you can keep it that way, and then when it's time, I'll switch it back.
All right, that's cool.
Yeah.
All right, so we got 5 minutes. So what's your favorite pick of fantasy this year, or do you?
I mean, for real, to be honest, I ain't gonna lie. My favorite pick's always gonna be pick 1, 2, 3, the top pick. But like, I mean, I don't mind being.
You never hear that.
Really? Yeah. I mean, I'm always like, bro, I want to be able to pick. I want to be able to dictate the runs. I want to be able to dictate the runs, and I want to be able to have like, okay, this is left over. This is the last of this. Okay, I can get it, and then boom, get somebody on the back end too. So I mean, I don't know. I don't really necessarily. I get annoyed by the middle parts, like the 6, like 5, 6, like 6, 7. I kind of get annoyed by it, but at the same time, yeah. Let's see. Got it tomorrow. Order hasn't been released. 10-teamer though. Oh, you about to eat?
Yeah, 10-teamer. That's fine.
Eat. You about to eat? If you doing this, yeah, you about to go crazy because it's just going. Yeah, everybody's gonna be available. You're gonna get all your sleepers. And you're gonna kill your draft because if you in here, like the people in your league, they not working right now. They out getting drunk. It's 8:30.
Oh yeah,
8:30 on a Friday. They out there getting drunk. You out here working.
Nah, for real. I'm about to use the bathroom before this joint.
All right. Let me see what other. Let's get into some news and notes. Let's get into some important stuff. Using NFL Fantasy Pros. Shout out to Fantasy Pros. I ain't even an affiliate. I'm just doing this for the love of the game. let's see. Let's get into the latest news. Let's go. Let's see what we got. Let's see. Let's check out the latest news real quick. See what we got going. Oh, the draft started. Dom need to go back. Oh, it starts in a minute. He good. He got time. But yeah, let's see what we got. Anything? Okay. Travis Hunter, little upper body injury, might not play. Not good news. This is not good news. This is not good news. Not at all. I love Josh Downs. I don't love hamstrings. Jaden Blue, I really would like for him to play in this football game personally. I would really love to see him run. Miles Sanders, God damn it. Will Greer, West Virginia legend, love him. Joey Milton needs more work. Mason Rudolph, whatever. We got a Sam Howell game. All right, bro, we're back up. I mean, it's a draft time.
Who plays tonight? It's the Seahawks and somebody. The Chiefs, maybe. Bijan goes first.
It's Tennessee. It's Tennessee and Atlanta.
No, I'm not talking now. There's another game tonight.
Oh yeah, it's the Chiefs though. The Chiefs are. By the way, I'm gonna watch Chiefs Kingdom tonight. So I'm gonna watch Chiefs Kingdom, and then I'm gonna catch up on Hard Knocks. So our next stream we can talk about those two shows.
So Gibbs 4, got Chase, JJ. Wonder who he's going to go. Probably CD Lamb, unless he gets
this is pretty, and that's why I like that. I like this. I hope it stays like this. I really hope that they let CD get the 5, because I got a shot. I got a shot at 3, 4, and 5 for real. Maybe even 7, 6.
This is my last time getting neighbors. Just because I want to switch up my whole strategy. But we have more mock drafts to go until whatever. But I mean, at the 6th spot, it's around where he's going, 6, 7, 8, probably latest. How do you feel about Amon-Ra in the first round though? I don't really like him as a first round pick, low key.
But I don't hate him. Trusted security blanket. He's been producing ever since he stepped foot. I mean, I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm not even, you know what I mean?
Would you take your boy McCaffrey, or are you taking him? Let's say you were at the 7, 8 spot.
I'm not taking him. McCaffrey already going in to see. They sharp. McCaffrey already in the first round now. Damn.
Yeah, he was going top of 2nd for a while.
Yeah, I was about to party. I was about to. Damn, but I'm telling you, man. Like I get it. I get Brian Thomas too. Hey, I like this draft. Okay, we were some drafters right here. We were some drafters. Justin, if you still here, man,
I like the Brian Thomas pick too.
This is where you need to be at. So look, this is what I'm about to do, because this is what I would do if I was in a real draft. I'm not even lying. At 12, this is literally what I would do. I hope they let him fall to me though. I don't know if he will. He didn't. Damn, I really wanted to target Nico.
I had a feeling you wanted Nico.
I really do. I'm a humongous Nico Collins fan. However, I'm not scared of Jimmy Garoppolo at all.
So you're gonna get Puka.
So I'm gonna go get Puka, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna be true to this, and I'm gonna go get Devin. Either it's going to go bad or it's going to go good.
Nah, I can't, bro.
I feel you, bro, but I'm here to win.
I need an old reliable in those first 2 picks. I can't have
Puka can't. You can't get more reliable than Puka. You can't get more reliable than Puka.
Bro, we both drafted Puka in separate leagues last year, and you know he was hurt. And then
when
we have the Matt Stafford thing.
When he played, he balled.
Duh.
So I mean, you know what I mean?
Puka's like that, but still,
but bro, even Malik Neighbors, like, not even trying to like wish that on your mans and shit, because you know I fuck with him as a talent. But like, bro, even he's dealing with a heel injury. Like, he's dealing with a heel. He missed games last year. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that was over a concussion, though.
I'm just saying. Like this is part of the game. Like we this is a gamble, nigga. It's all a gamble. Like that's why I really love Christian McCaffrey at that pick. Like I love it. I do. I don't hate him for that.
I like what Jay's doing. He doubled up at running back. All right, it's my turn. I would love to get a running back here. Between Bucky, JT, Josh Jacobs. This division is so sweet. I'm gonna go Bucky. It's just such a sweet division. I feel like they'll be up in a decent amount of games just based off that. It's kind of like, you know how Derrick Henry, he used to be like he used to slay the Texans every time. So you would always have those crazy games when he was on the Titans. I feel like that's what I could expect from Bucky and the Saints, especially. Let me check their schedule.
Bro, the Carolina Panthers. You got 2 games against the Panthers, bro.
Yeah, but what if one of the games at the end of the season, the last game is always a division rival?
Yeah, you know what I mean? So it's like Bucky gonna come through for you. Yeah, he's gonna come through. He's gonna come through. Trying to see what we got here. That's the only thing that's
what did I say? Their last game is against the Panthers, so I can't even really take advantage of that.
Right, but you get 1 game with them.
1 game, but it looks like it's in the playoffs. Like they play them late.
You know what I'm saying? Well, do you need that for real? That's when you really need them.
True.
If I got 1 game against the Panthers, let it be in the playoffs.
Yeah, it's their second to last game, so they do go Panthers, Dolphins,
that's the championship
Panthers.
game. So that's the champion. Yeah. That's the championship day.
Yeah, and then
that's what you need for real.
Yeah, but I got to get there too.
Yeah, bro. Hey, man. Okay, all right. Look, so today Cam was 3. He was 3 for 3 draws, was 2 for 7, 42 yards, no picks, passer rating of 52. Whatever.
Cam Ward.
Yeah.
So he was in for 1 drive. It sounds.
No, he was in for 3.
He was in for 3. Oh, okay,
yeah.
So they ran the ball a decent amount.
Well, 2 for 7. It's 2 for 7. But Calvin really wasn't playing. Oh, he had an egregious drop. Wow, his wide receiver really let him down. But it's crazy when you watch preseason. Like, I think I like watching preseason because I really appreciate how good the actual starters are. They're so good at football, bro. They're so good at football. You gotta remember, these cats that are playing in these preseason games would be starting on college football teams. And like they're like Alec Emanor, he had a nice catch, but like still you can tell like he's not like he's good. He's a good catch, but he's not cooking like he's not. You remember when you were telling me about the Flyers, like the late Flyers, the 7th-round Flyers, and the free agents? Like, bro, I like them. They're good, but like I need George Pickens. I need a wide receiver too.
Well, you knew that you were going to get George Pickens though, so like. I don't know why you keep saying it, like because if you didn't know that, then you would have wanted somebody.
No, bro, because they were also talking about Rashad Bateman too, and that's when I was getting a little upset because I was like, bro, I might have to spaz if we throwing money at Rashad Bateman, which like it would have been cool. I mean, I would have probably got over it, but like Rashad Bateman nowhere near. I ain't gonna hold you. No, Rashad Bateman is nowhere near as fun as those picks.
Hey, listen to me. I need the 6. I thought I didn't want a middle round pick. I need a 6th pick. I need my draft to look like this. Bucky Irvin, Amari Hampton, Malik Neighbors. Come on, yo. Come on, yo.
You don't even got to look back. You don't even got to look back at running back for a minute now because you got, you know what I mean?
And I got 2 guys that I'm not even – if they get injured, it's like, all right, I didn't really have any data that told me they're most likely going to get injured.
I mean,
I got H-N, then I'm like, nigga, you knew this was a possibility.
Yeah, but bro, the game's a game. Because
I mean, it's a possibility for everybody, but it's a probability game, though. It's a probability game.
Like at the end of the day, if he doesn't get injured, because he ain't injured right now, motherfucker. You know what I mean?
So quarterbacks are going on a run.
Right. I love that. I love when they do that. Damn. Oh, no. All right, we cool. We sweet. See, so they're playing with me. They really playing with me. Oh, they got him, Trey McBride. Amarion Hampton.
He's not leaving the third, bro.
Oh, talk to your boy. Break it down to your man. Break it down. He wants to know what the deal is. Why you like him so much? Yeah.
What's his deal?
Yeah, he said
Amarion Hampton. Him and Ashton Genty. Like, let me put it like this. I mocked Amarion Hampton to the Cowboys plenty of times, and I think Austyn would have been fine with that, low key, wouldn't you?
I mean, I would have dealt with it. I would have been annoyed because I don't really want to run it back that high, but I would have understood the philosophy, and I would have dealt with it. I would have dealt with it. Not even joking.
Yeah, it's your pick, but he's one of the, like, him and Genty are the only backs that you could rely on. Like, yeah, they could be a real workhorse back in this league. And the other part of it too is Najee Harris is hurt right now, so he's getting all the reps right now, and he's in Jim Harbaugh's system. That's the perfect location for him because we know what Jim Harbaugh wants to do. Not only that, the Chargers just lost Rashawn Slater, which doesn't help out for the run game, but it doesn't help out for the pass game. And they still got some big boys up there in the middle. So I think Jim Harbaugh is going to do some work. I mean, you talk a lot about the Ravens. You're asking us some Raven questions. They were pretty much Baltimore West. They were pretty much Ravens West with J.K. Dobbins and Gus Edwards last year, and they did do with those players. So you give me someone like Amarion Hampton, just go look at his tape. Like, he's the real deal.
Also, let him know about his combine measurables. Let him know
what he run, like a 4.42,
4.41. Which
4.41,
was a eighth second faster than Saquon at the same size as Saquon.
He's built, like he's built. He's fast. Like, Genty's gonna get the shine, but Amarion Hampton in this deep running back class, he was solidified running back 2, no doubt about it. It was Genty, Hampton, and then you could it gets shaky after that. Like, there's some
Justin, I really want you to come out of your draft tomorrow with Amarion Hampton, even if it's the 4th or 5th round. I want you to come out of your draft tomorrow with Amarion Hampton. I think if you do that, you'll never forget us. Not even joking. I think I can stamp that. If you can come out of your draft tomorrow with Amarion Hampton, you will be like, wow, those guys were right. Those guys were right. Whose goal is it right now?
Mine. I just want DJ Moore.
Yo, Garrett Wilson is falling, bro.
I could have got him, but it was a tough choice. Like, I didn't know what to do.
You see what I did? I took Xavier Worthy at 4 gang.
I probably would have took him instead of DJ Moore. But what would you have done in my situation? DJ, I was like, I wanted like 30 more seconds.
You wound me up with that same situation. You asked me, and I said that, like, I don't want to do it, but I would probably take Garrett Wilson.
And he went right after.
Yeah, I don't want to do it, bro. But
I didn't want to do it either, bro. I didn't want to do it either. But because of this, I'm gonna be targeting Caleb Williams later. And
this is really like, I love this. This is my favorite exercise. I mean, I love doing best ball, but like this is my second favorite exercise because nothing's better than physically drafting and training your mind. Like, all right, when this guy goes, this is what we're doing. I mean, even training your mind, like we got instant breaking news today, right? And so because of that breaking news, I'm like, all right, Xavier Worthy in the 4th round. Come on down, big dog. And I ain't gonna hold you. I would have probably took him in the 3rd if George wasn't there.
Yeah. Look at Cook. He went 4 receivers. How do you feel about his strategy?
Hey, wide receiver heavy, but he's leaving it up to God when it comes to his running back shit, unless he knows something we don't know, and he's able to get all the dead zone running backs.
He might be a former running back coach, and he's just like, y'all sleeping. Y'all sleeping on y'all sleeping on RJ Hampton. He's a running back one in my book. And then and then he's like, nah, Ramon, like, I don't know what he's going to do. I'm keeping an eye on him,
like
though.
Tony Pollard and James Conner. You know what I'm saying?
Let's see what he does, because I have a feeling he's going to do something weird, like get a quarterback now.
Nah, I think he's going to go running back.
Tight end. He's going to get a quarterback or tight end. Oh, all right.
James Conner.
You know
what I mean? Like, yeah.
Who else did you say? Well, he's probably not going to be there.
Tony Pollard. Oh,
yeah, he'll be there.
But like, bro, like, if you tell me that, I love his team. If you tell me that this is his squad right now, I love his team. I really do. I'm not even going to lie to you. To get those 4 wide receivers that you don't have, he don't even have to worry about wide receiver for the rest of the draft for real. I mean, I'm sure he's going to draft them, but like, he doesn't have to worry about that position like that.
Nah, for sure.
And it's like now he can just throw these darts, and he already has his belt. James Conner is going to kill. Like, I love James Conner. I mean, maybe I could have did Xavier Worthy and James Conner, but I'm not. If George Kittle wasn't there, that's probably what I would have did. But I'm not going.
I rather go running back heavy. So I just got RJ Harvey.
Yeah, see, I'm cool. RJ Harvey at the 5. I'll fuck with Trevon Henderson though. I'm listening when it comes to that. But and the news just came down on Rashad Junkins too. You know that, right? Like yesterday.
Quit Sean Junkins. Yeah. We forgot to get into that.
Yeah. I'm hoping my dog's gonna be here. He's probably not going to be. God damn it.
Jalen Waddle. You're really going to take 2 Dolphins?
Bro. Listen, I love everything that you hate. I love it. I love everything that you hate, bro. And it's not because you personally hate it, but it's because I buy the dip. I'm buying the dip. That's it.
But here's the thing. That means you think I'm the public. I mean, the public is high on Achane. The public is high on McCaffrey, as you can see.
Well, bro,
I'm not the public.
But also, I don't think that's necessarily that high, personally. Like, I think like he's healthy as hell, and he's like, it's a steal. Like he's still underdrafted. All right, let's see what we got here.
Your boy Jameson just went right before
George.
Oh yeah, I forgot Cowboy.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But I don't know.
But you would have loved to get Pickens and Jameson. You would have been in heaven.
What? I would have went. Yeah, that
would have been in heaven.
Y'all would have never been able to hear the rest of it. Let me see what I'm thinking about here. How much time I got? 14 seconds. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I really want to take Travis Hunter so bad right now.
I think you took him in the 6th last time. So,
I did.
You're clearly high on him.
I did, but I can't. I gotta have some. If I'm doing all this boomer bust shit, I gotta have some stability, and that's gonna be Knuckles, right? Is that Knuckles, David Montgomery?
He's Knuckles.
Yeah, old man Knuckles is gonna be the stability. If I can't get James Conner, then I'm definitely afterwards. If James Conner goes, I'm definitely getting David Montgomery. You know, I love Tony Pollard too, but I can't play around with this offense. I'm watching them live right now, and I don't know. It's just a little sketchy.
I don't want any parts of the Titans, to be honest.
See, the only reason why I kind of like I'm going to bite on a little bit of it is because
look where they're going though. We have Calvin Ridley going right there. We have Tony Pollard. Like,
you're not getting a deal. You're not getting a deal.
I'm not getting no deals there. You know what I mean? I agree. How do you feel about Chintalio's team, where in his first 5 picks he got a quarterback and a tight end?
Nope. One or the other, gang. Not even gonna hold you. It's one or the other. I'm not gonna hate you for getting a quarterback, but you can't do both. It's one or the other. You gotta either you go quarterback early or you go tight end early, but you can't, because now you're missing out on too much money. You're missing out on too much money at running back.
Well, what if it's like prime Mahomes, prime Kelsey, or prime Lamar, prime Andrews? I'd say is like the only situation, which is not like this year.
Right. I mean, you're talking about outlier years that like we can't predict them. And like, bro, I like, yo, you I mean, I'm not trying to disrespect, but like you got Baker Mayfield, and like I got Baker Mayfield for the low. I got Baker Mayfield for free last year. You just paid premium for Baker when like there's this year's Baker. Like there's going to be another Baker that you can get for the low. Dak Prescott is going in the like the 10th round. And I'm not even like I'm targeting Dak personally because I'm a Cowboy, but like I'm sorry, I don't think that Baker's gonna have that much. I don't even think he'll have a better year than Dak for real. I don't think Baker can have a better year than Dak Prescott.
I'm gonna go ahead and try out Travis Hunter.
Damn, that's a good pick.
Travis Hunter. I got a lot of young boys. I mean, the oldest person I got right now is DJ Moore. So
yeah, I ain't gonna. Oh, by the way, that's one thing with me. I'm not really cool with old football players, but I'm rocking with George Kittle because he is the best. He is the best tight end currently in the NFL. Like he's the best tight end. And
all right, so when you say the best of something, I'm guessing you're scrapping the rookie season. You don't care if the person has an all-time season. You're going to give it to more of the legacy guy that's shown you some consistency.
Well, Brock Bowers is good, but like George Kittle is so dependable as a pass blocker. It's so dependable as anything.
Yeah, we don't get no block stats in fantasy.
Right, but I'm talking about I'm talking about all around tight end. He's the best.
As the player. Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
No, I feel you.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like you know what I'm saying? Like he's yeah, bro. He's gonna kill this year. He's gonna kill.
I hope he stays healthy, bro. He's one of my favorite tight ends of all time. I love George Kittle.
Yeah.
Love him. He's like tight end personified. Like,
okay, so Aaron Jones in the 6. I'm definitely if he falls to me, I'm definitely going
Jordan Mason. I mean, I'm not going to steal him from you. I'm not really that impressed. I'm looking pretty.
But I mean, even the fact that's what I'm saying. Like when I'm talking about Jordan Mason, it's like, bro, think about this. Aaron Jones is going in the 6, so that means that Jordan Mason is going in the 8th.
Aaron Jones is better for PPR, bro.
I mean, yeah, but I like the guy that's gonna get the touchdowns. I like the guy. I like short yardage. You know what I mean? Again, I tell you, my running back 2, I really only need him to get me to 10 points. You know what I mean? That's why I love David Montgomery so much because I know for a fact he got 10 for me. He got 10 for me.
Oh, TJ went. I see. I'm been looking at TJ. I want him in the 7th.
But I don't believe in Bo Nix in the 7.
You don't believe in Bo Nix? I believe in Bo Nix.
I wouldn't hate. I'm not going to hate on nobody that does it. I'm not doing it though.
I'm probably not doing it either. But would you take him in the 8th? I'm gonna let you finish. Go ahead.
I'm really just waiting on QB because, bro, like his point differential ain't really going to be that much different than. Like it's not like a 50-point.
I think you're forgetting that he has the wheels though. Like
but Drake May got, bro.
Oh yeah, he does. Yeah,
like that's what I'm saying, son. Like,
and he's undervalued while Bo Nix is overvalued. Yeah, nah.
And if we talk about player to player, I think people think that Drake May's better.
Yeah, you know how I feel.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean. So it's like sometimes people forget about that. Like even when we talk about Matthew Golden and we talk about Emeka Egbuka, like bro, people don't know how cold Emeka Egbuka is, bro. His profile is like that.
What's the deal with Sam Laporta?
I mean, he just
he's day to day. He's expected to miss a little bit of time.
It ain't that big of a
serious.
Deal. Yeah, it's not nothing too crazy.
I think I'm gonna slide. Get my tight end there. I mean, if I could get Sam Laporta at this spot, like I would like it, this is like so if I can't get like a Laporta, Mark Andrews still available?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit. Well, if I could get a Laporta, there you go. If I could get a Laporta or a Mark Andrews in the 7, the tight ends are going on a run.
But bro, I wouldn't, I kind of respect the run. All right, y'all going Travis. Like TJ started it off though. Like TJ popped it off, and it's like in all honesty, like I said, I'd rather have Mark over TJ. I'd rather have Sammy over TJ. And I'll settle with Evan Ingram if if this is how the game goes, and I feel like I need a tight end.
I would have took TJ over all these guys.
I know you would. I know you would. But me personally, I don't got him popping like that. Jordan Mason in the 7. Good pick. Goddamn. Good pick.
Oh yeah, Welcook, the guy that went 4 wide receivers in a row. He just went 3 running backs in there, and they're good running backs.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. So he has the real fuck quarterback, fuck tight end mindset.
I'm getting all the important positions, major positions.
I'm paying attention to who he finally decides on, because that's when I'm like, okay, I kind of like the strategy. I might save this draft and look it over. Shit.
Look, so I'm gonna get a little. It's gonna get a little weird for me right here, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do it. And don't ask me why, because I don't really know. But I just feel like this happens every year, that somebody gets over.
No,
they get.
Bruh, come on, bruh. Bruh, what is your team? All right, Abuka, and that makes up for it. I'm not liking your team, bruh.
Bro, I really almost went Ricky Pearsall right there, but
you needed another running back. But I know you wanted Jordan Mason there, but you were just like, I still want to. I feel you, but like, damn.
Yeah, I really wanted to be again, because I don't think Travis Etienne will ever be able to be a starter. Like, I mean, like, would ever be like my bell cow running back, but like, he could bounce back, bro. He really could bounce back, and if he does, I kind of want those shares. I want those shares. Like, I like my running backs a lot. I like Xavier Worthy. I like George Pickens. I like Emeka Ibuka. I don't know. I really like the stock, bro. I really like the stock.
This is why this middle of the round shit kind of pisses me off. Like, that's just kind of annoying.
But this is why you have to do it, though, so you can kind of like
prepare.
Yeah, like you're like, all right.
Well, I mean, that's why I picked it. I had a lot of options. Like, I would clearly prefer a pick 9 to 12. Like, that's a good spot.
Right. But you gotta know, like, all right, like when you got the 7th spot, Ricky Pearsall went. Good shit. Hey, I heard it's bad with Joe Mixon. Streets are saying it is not pretty at all with Joe Mixon.
Nigga, I forgot that nigga existed. He's not on my radar whatsoever.
Yeah, it's not looking too good.
I'm gonna go with the boy Zach Charbonnet. Charbonnathan. Yeah, the running backs are set though, and I'm gonna just go because I feel like there's a good amount of receivers left. I probably would have went Khalil Shakir here, kind of blown. Like, you know how you really wanted Jordan Mason? That's how I'm feeling about Khalil Shakir right now. Because I want him real bad. No
personal favorite, Khalil Shakir. Mm-hmm. Or personal favorite of mine, at least. So yeah, I feel
Juwan Jennings, I might have been sleep on him. That might have been another guy I could have got.
Yeah. So all of those, and I probably like, I just Travis Etienne again. I'm on the same philosophy, like, bro. I just believe that he's too low. It's too low. He's still a starter in the NFL. Like, he's still the starter.
Joe Mixon. This is the guy. Four wide receivers, 4 running backs. He could afford to do it. This is a team that could afford to do it.
That's what I mean. Is like, I don't really hate his play. Like, but again, that's what happens when you're in the early of the round. When you can dictate the rounds like that, you can kind of do that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so it's not really that. It's not really. It didn't hurt him. It didn't hurt him at all.
Scatterboo. I'm not going to be able to get Scatterboo.
Let's see.
I don't have a quarterback yet.
You don't have a quarterback yet?
Nah.
Yeah. See, yeah, because it's looking like at the 12th spot, it's looking like that. It's looking like that San Francisco stack could call the motherfucker's name.
Oh yeah.
Like if I played it a little different, but again,
with these receivers going with Pearsall, Jennings, it might be on people's minds because this is like, all right, now people are doing more auto pick because these are real picks compared to like there was a lot more people auto picking. Oh yeah, give me Matthew Golden right here for sure. Not even thinking about it. Judkins, okay, so he's back on people's radar after the
Well,
news.
he's cleared of all charges.
Did they give him a contract yet?
One step at a time, big dog. Before you, one step at a time. You know what I mean? I just got cleared last night. You know what I mean? So yeah, but yeah.
Tajee Spears, ain't he hurt?
I mean, yeah, but it's an ankle, but he's going.
But it's the Titans. Like you wouldn't rather like Rashad White, Ray Davis, Jerome Ford. Not anymore. Not Jerome Ford anymore. But Braylon Allen, Trey Benson. I'm taking those guys.
Here's the thing about Ray Davis, though, bro.
Oh, that's where Tucker Kraft is going.
The thing about Ray Davis is that he's going to pop. No doubt, he's going to pop. We just don't know when.
Yeah, facts.
We don't know when. Like it's not that Ray Davis isn't going to cook. Ray Davis is going to do his thing. We just don't know when he's going to pop, bro. We don't know what game is going to be. We don't know when to play him.
There goes Braylon Allen.
He would be considered better in best ball. Like he would be considered a better and best ball player. You know what I mean?
You were trolling with the Brock Purdy bullshit.
Oh, I mean, my dog's there. Come on, dog.
Bro, then why did you even say Brock Purdy like I was going to steal him from you?
No. I was saying in a real, if I was at 12, I would probably set up a stack where I get like Ricky Pearsall. You know what I'm saying? Like I would get like
you're saying outside this draft.
Yeah. Like hypothetically speaking and shit. You know what I mean? Like I get like Ricky Pearsall. I'd get especially if I got George Kittle early, I would really be trying to target Brock Purdy because bro, I'm telling you, I'm all in. I'm sold. I hate the 49ers as a football team, but when I got to talk about them objectively, like, yeah, they're going to bake this year, bro. I told you, I got them being like the second seed, like the first or second seed. If they're healthy, I got.
Yo, look at this guy. NFL trivia. Can anyone name the one player who has the most 20+ sack seasons?
Hey, Philly Mike OG. Okay, Philly Mike.
Because he's Philly Mike, I'm guessing Reggie White.
I'm guessing Reggie White. It has to be Reggie White. And also shout out to Reggie White because the only person besides Reggie White to have 12+ sacks in his first 3 years in the NFL is who, Dom?
Micah Parsons.
Hey, shout out to Philly Mike, man. We fuck with you, man. We hate the Eagles, but we like you. We like you, Philly Mike OG. We only like 2 Eagles people, right? Popular Stranger and Philly Mike.
Popular Stranger be blowing the fuck out of me. They can be blowing the fuck out of me. The thought of his name just threw me off just now.
Philly Mike, man, we need you throughout the entire year. I'm a diehard Cowboys fan. I know how much y'all hate us, so I would love to check back in with you. You can do your trolling bit and everything. You know, I understand the disdain.
Yeah, you dealing with a Giants fan and a Cowboys fan that have a deep disdain for your team, but we keep it fair. We keep it funky, and we're going to give the Eagles credit where credit is due.
You said your challenge.
Is it Reggie White or not, bro? Did you leave? Is it Reggie White or not?
Yeah, you gotta give us the answer, bro. Man, I love the. It's funny. I hate that I can't love y'all. I hate that y'all hate us so much. I can't even love y'all. Y'all funny. Y'all are characters. Every Philly fan is a character, but they hate my squad so much. I gotta hate them. I have to hate them back. That's why it's up in the streets.
Austin Eckler, Ayuk, Ray Davis. I think if I get so, let's say you got. Well, where's James Cook going? Let's say you got James Cook, right? Are you trying to handcuff Ray Davis and kind of gatekeep him away from the rest of the league? Or what are you doing with that?
Probably, just because you know what I mean? Like, it's one of those things where you got him and nothing happens to James Cook. You don't ever it's like, damn, I just spent the whole roster spot on this stash of this guy. But the second that James Cook is injured, especially if it's on a national televised game, you got to scramble to go get him off the waivers, which you're not really trying to do. But it's just one of those stressors, bro. You're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. You know what I'm saying?
Got my Caleb Williams stat. I'll be right back.
It's gonna be sweet. All right, so this is my favorite part. This is my personal favorite part of the draft. When we get to the back end, this is where I really like to, get some stuff. But it sucks because I think here it's only like a 15 round draft. No, we're good. We still got some. Yeah, we still got time. So yeah, right here, this is where I try to get the guys that people are really low on, or not low on necessarily, but they don't think about them. And in the home leagues, this is where you win. Round 10, a few years back, I was able to get Nico Collins before he blew up last year, 2024. Years before, I got who did I get? Oh, years before I got before he blew up, Saint what's his name? From the Lions? I just forgot his name. Amon St. Brown. Last year, I got Jackson.
I just
Smith
call him Sun God.
Yeah. 1 year, Puka's rookie year, I got him in the last round of drafts. I actually picked him up as a free agent. So, like, this is my favorite part of the draft. This is why we do the homework. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I do everything is for when we get to this part of the draft. Oh, I'm on the clock like shit. I'm rapping like I'm not on the clock. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get my guy real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna scoop Jaden Higgins real quick. Because
I wanted to get him, but I also wanted to get my quarterback. But I probably could have waited. I should have looked at who all has quarterbacks. I think everyone has a quarterback. So
in a different world, ideally, I would probably get Jadon Blue, but like I'm making it my job to never leave a draft without this player. Like, I am dead ass making it my sole purpose to never leave a draft without Demario Douglas. Like,
why don't you explain to the audience why you so high on Pop?
So I'm high on Pop because his organization, his head coach came out and said that he was the off-season winner of the team. He had the best off-season. He's playing in the slot. He had one of the best separation rates in the slot as a wide receiver. Yes, last year he only had about 60 receptions for 640-something yards and 3 touchdowns. But at the end of the day, him and his quarterback have been playing together for another year. This is his 3rd year, his quarterback's 2nd year. I think that those stats are going to kind of, I don't even need it to be, I'm not even saying he's going to be a 1,300-yard receiver. We're in PPR here. I'm cool with the 6 for 600 because every game that he gets 6 receptions and he had 60 yards, that's 12 points. And those days where he gets 6 receptions for 60 yards and a touchdown, I'm up to 18. I like Pop Douglas because I think he's going to work the middle of the field. Stephon Diggs, who has also, by the way, he has not Stephon Diggs hasn't missed a single practice. I know we gave him a lot of hell for him spanking Cardi B and doing allegedly doing some Tusi or passing out Tusi on the yacht in Miami, but like, damn, I mean, Dom's been there before. He's done it. Yeah.
Been what? Hey, man, chill, man. Done what? Done what? I've been to Miami before.
Been on the yacht before.
Yeah. Bigger yacht, by the way.
So it's just one of those things where, like, hey, when it's time to work, it's time to work. And like people, we like to give that stuff shit, but at the end of the day, dog, he's a professional and he takes his job serious. So I'm high. I'm really high on New England, man. I'm super high on New England. If I don't get Dak Prescott, I'm automatically going to Drake May. Like, it's not even a question. Even though I call anybody that drafts Dak Prescott that's not a Cowboys fan in my drafts, I call them weird as hell. You're weird. If you're drafting Dak Prescott and you're not a Cowboys fan, I think you're weird. because everybody hates on him all day, but now it's fantasy time and y'all want him to be the quarterback of your team. So you can hate him some more. Nah, hell nah. Let me deal with that shit.
How do you feel about me double dipping in quarterback, Caleb and Drake?
At this point, bro, I think that's a winning strategy. And it's like they don't even have to be like Jared Goff. Like, all right, put it this way: Jared Goff's still available, Trevor Lawrence still available, CJ Stroud's still available. Like,
damn, CJ Stroud is taking a major hit in perception.
He is. He really is.
That's crazy. I didn't even think about him, which is the crazy part. We have Kaimi Fairbairn, a kicker, going, but we have his kicker going before him, and then this kid is drafting. Like you know what I mean? He's drafting.
I'm back.
Damn, I could have had Kyle Williams.
Low key, I hate that I feel this way because I don't know how it's gonna work itself out, but I do know he's the ultimate professional. So let's just do this right here.
I think he's going to be useful there. Justin Herbert has the experience with them, so I think I prefer him over Quentin Johnston.
Yeah, and I hate that because I really was draft. Like I would leave a draft for Quentin Johnston, gang. Like I'm not even gonna lie. Like I would have before.
And then why didn't you get him just now, bro?
I said I would have left the draft for Quentin Johnston before they signed Keenan Allen. Like, but I mean, they gave him significant money. It wasn't like he's here for $2 million. Like he's making $8 million, over $8 million. So it's like they got to roll for him, and Justin Herbert, that's his man. So yeah, it'll shake itself out.
I think they're going to be in the red zone often. Give me Decker, the kicker.
Mm-hmm.
So, I've been meaning to ask you this. So, Cuck is funny. So he went 4 receivers, 5 running backs, quarterback, defense, 2 tight ends, kicker. How do you feel about his strategy? Kyle Pitts? I mean,
hey,
good spot.
Honestly, I ain't gonna hold you. It's a strategy.
It's not bad.
It's a strategy for sure.
It's not bad. He gets Brock Purdy, gets Brock Purdy, who has the easiest schedule,
right?
In the league, and then he gets Dalton Kincaid. You know, I like Dalton, both Daltons, and then Kyle Pitts. It's just good value. He's bound to like prove everybody wrong, and nobody's gonna care because he's burned everybody so hard that even if he goes off, they're going to be like, I was never going to pick you. So,
yeah, bro, they just tired of that heartbreak. Like sometimes you just get tired of the bitch breaking your goddamn heart, bro. And he is the girl that's broke your heart just too many times.
I think Jaden Daniels is going to be running for his life. New York Giants defense, that front is going to kill him, especially since I think they just lost a lineman out for the season.
I mean, they lost a lineman in that game. They lost a lineman in the playoff game against Detroit. They lost Wiley, I think. Right tackle.
I think they lost one like in practice recently too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. See, I know the shit. I know the Eagles did too. Should I go yet? I'm on the clock now. Hey, got C+ again. They like my shit.
They just lost Sam Cosmi for the season.
Nah, they lost him. They just lost him?
They just
or did they lose him in the playoff game?
They lost him. Oh no, not him. Lucas Niang. They just lost.
Okay. I'm about to switch it back.
Lost him. Yeah, go ahead, switch it.
I'm gonna move this real quick.
Expected another C. It's all good. I feel like these niggas just don't like Malik Neighbors.
Nah, bro. I don't think that's what it is, gang. Let's see. Let's check it out. Let's stop. Let's just get into it. Let's see what we got here. Okay, dropped that 12 and I got up to 8. I'll take it. I ain't mad at it,
they gave me the worst shit. Well, Cook and his strategy got number 2.
This is a best ball drafter right here. He is a best ball drafter.
Yeah,
But
let's
I mean,
see.
he did draft 3. Let's check this shit out. Let's check this shit out, Dom. What the fuck they give you? They give you 71. They like your bench, though. They do like your bench. So I think that's really important. Top player, Cameron Digger.
That's crazy. Fuck them.
If you would have drafted, Dan, they say you should have drafted Garrett. You would have been up 53 points. They like his stat. They like Trey. They said you stole Caleb and Drake. You know what I mean?
They like that joint. Go to the buy.
Oh yeah.
I feel like that might be a part of it. You have Caleb, so I have my stat gone, and then okay,
and then
but those
Travis and you got yeah. So you got a little bit of money going.
I mean, but yeah, those are different positions. So
damn, 88.
What did I say about Malik Neighbors, bro? I told you they don't like Malik Neighbors all over the list on all of them.
Niggas not fucking Niggas not fucking with DJ. Niggas not fucking with. They was not fucking with you for real.
Yeah, they're not fucking with Amari and Hampton or Neighbors.
That's what I'm saying. I think drafting at 6 is drafting in the middle is the hardest shit to do.
I did not like that at all. I didn't like. I hated that just now. Like I was like, damn, like it has to come back around. But if the reason they didn't like my shits over Neighbors and Hampton, they could go fuck themselves for real. Like,
look, they're saying I needed to draft Garrett Wilson too.
Everybody's high on Garrett Wilson. I mean,
okay. Dax number 1. Oh, still okay.
Jaden Higgins. I should have got Jaden Higgins over you. They said you reached in the 12th. Oh, what I was meaning to ask you, how early are you taking? All right, so let's say Denver Broncos
97. That's crazy.
Let's say the Denver Broncos defense is there for you in like the 13th round. Are you taking them?
You asked me this last time. You asked me this last time too. No.
Their defense is gonna be nasty though.
It is, but are they gonna I think they're gonna be nasty, but I don't know, because bro, turnovers is such a wonky thing. Like we can't predict.
But sacks,
right? But the year. Remember that year that Cowboys went crazy. I told you my man Allen had Cowboys defense the year where we gonna.
But like we can't expect that from.
Yeah, like you can't like even with the sacks and the turnovers, yeah, they're gonna get points off of sacks, but at the end of the day, they're gonna probably be beating people's asses to the point where they're gonna get garbage time touchdowns. That's gonna count against you. So it's like you need the defense to actually legitimately score. You want to check out Chuck's real quick?
Yeah. Check his shit out.
Yeah, he ate.
Yeah, of course he ate with the receivers, and then took 4 receivers.
Too. Like they were like, yeah, we don't fuck with your running backs, but it's like, bro, I don't care. I'm winning my league right here. I'm winning my league right here. I'm winning my league in the flex. I'm winning my league with my depth. Like, yeah, bro.
They're saying he reached with defense, but he allowed to with the rest of the pieces he got.
Right. So I mean, I really don't. Let me see what
they said he reached for the defense, but he got the best defense, 99, 98.
They love him.
They're glazing.
They love him. I mean, he picked third, but nah, bro, he did knock it out the park. I like what he did, and again, best ball drafter right there. Like he's a best ball drafter because he went 4 wide receivers and then he just pounded running back. He just pounded the shit out of running back. And Joe Mar, I like that name.
Joe Mar.
Mar. I like that name, bro.
Let's see if he got any Bengals.
You had to have, right?
You might have not been able to.
Joe Mar, that's funny. 98. Yeah, these some big dogs right here. Good shit.
How much could you really like Rashee Rice, that one expert? Like, how much could you really like him right now? Must not be updated.
I mean, it's not, bro. There's no way that it's that updated, bro. Like, think about it. We just got that news 2 hours ago.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I think that really, for real, I think they would like my draft more if they took that into account. Like, if that was updated,
because why? Because you got Worthy.
Yeah, because I got him in the 4th, and it's like there's no chance, and I don't even think no chance in hell that I'm getting it. No. I might get Xavier Worthy where I got him because I got him at the beginning of the 4th round. But like, yeah, bro, there's no chance that Xavier Worthy is going to be a 5th, 6th round pick, right? No fucking shot.
Nah, not with unless people think unless they're tricked by the fact that Rashee Rice is going to play those first 4 games.
But why would you even do that when he's going to be in there for 4 games and then he might be gone for 8, bro? Would you say you thought it could be 6? Well, you took that back kind of. You did take that back.
Yeah. When you played the clip.
So what do you think? What do you think is going to be?
I think he's off my draft board.
But I'm saying how many what do you think you're gonna get? Like how long do you think you're gonna be suspended for?
8 minimum. And then maybe 10.
I think they knock it down to 8.
Yeah, so 8 minimum. Yeah.
I think they went high. I think they went high on purpose so that once like they go through all the arbitrations and all this bullshit, they'll get to 8.
But my thing is, like I said, the Chiefs start off with a gauntlet, so it's good for all right. If it's a back and forth game, he's going to be important. They're going to want to use him because it's like
that's
about to be gone.
That's the lookout, gang. That's them looking out. That's the lookout. They're looking out. That's them looking out. Like, all right, bro, we about to do some ill shit. So look, this is what we're gonna do for you. We're gonna let them play against Philly. We're gonna let them, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
But he's not playing Thanksgiving. Clap it up. Let's go. Thank you.
Take advantage. Oh, that's what y'all play?
Yeah.
Thanksgiving, Chiefs.
Yeah, we play Chiefs.
Well, if you get Worthy, you're gonna have to start your boy, which I guess you would like. I guess, right? Like you're probably gonna have Pickens, or you're probably gonna have Worthy, and that's what you're gonna be watching. And maybe that. And then maybe Aubrey. Maybe if they let you get him.
And that. So yeah, so it's gonna be interesting though. But yeah, man, it's Friday. We're gonna let y'all guys go. Look, y'all gotta promise me, everybody that's in the chat right now, we outside tonight. We flirting with at least one cutie. We gotta flirt with at least one cute one tonight. It's Friday. Y'all deserve it. We smart. We know what we about to do with our drafts. It's time to go. It's time to go get the flirting, bro. And then the ones with the girlfriends, flirt with your girlfriend. Flirt with your girlfriend. You know what I'm saying?
It's still a hot boy summer.
For
a little bit, and then you're locked in on Sundays.
Right.
For like 2 seasons. So
right, and take care of your lady on Sunday because she only got like 3 more left. So take care of your lady now on Sunday because she got 3 more Sundays left and she not gonna rock with you. So you got it.
And don't be scared, right, man. Shoot your shot, man. Don't worry about what these bitches saying online. Shoot your shot. They want it.
Yeah, bro. Get the flirting. Get the flirting. I'm not playing. It's not even 9:30 yet. Wash your ass first and make sure your breath smell good. But we outside tonight and we flirting. Let's have it. We going crazy.
Yeah. That's it for that. Appreciate y'all for tapping in Friday night shit. But you know, it's going to be consistent. We'll be back on Monday with the NFC South. That's where we're going to go. We're going to go to the NFC South, to the worst team in the division. But we have some things to talk about there because they play football too.
Right. And we're going to be back in. We're going to always tap in, make sure we get y'all those news and notes. You know what I mean? Obviously, this shit is fluid. And with the injuries and everything, preseason, updated depth charts, we're going to make sure y'all tapped in with that. It was kind of pretty cool that we had the breaking news, you know what I mean, as we were able to do it right before the draft, because that might happen the day of your draft, and you got to adjust for that. If you draft tomorrow, Xavier Worthy. You're getting Xavier Worthy in the 3rd or 4th round.
Yeah, Justin, if you still here, that might be perfect for you. Got to draft tomorrow. Order hasn't been released. 10-teamer. You're going to be able to do it. You're going to stack ass little team.
Right. Amarian Hampton and Xavier Worthy need to be on your team, bro.
Amarian Hampton, and then make sure you get Xavier Worthy, and then I mean, you should be good, man.
And Philly Mike, you didn't know we knew that much. Let's go. We ready for war.
If his name wasn't Philly Mike, then you know what I mean? Like, but still, you over here talking about him and Micah, who's the defensive GOAT though. You know who it is.
Who is that?
You know who it is.
Who is it?
You know who it is.
Jason Pierre-Paul, the motherfucker that got a blown handle.
You know who it is. Who everyone crashed there. The one who changed the game defensively.
Yeah, whatever.
The one that was on the one that was on
Reed?
crack. Huh?
Ed Reed.
In the secondary, he could go to me.
Shout out Lawrence Taylor for real. Shout out Lawrence Taylor. But
Shout out to both the LTs, him and
Yeah.
LaDainian Tomlinson.
right.
But
look, like and subscribe. We're gonna get up with our man. We're gonna get up with our man James Lusa. Get the Discord situation. Get the Twitch situation right. We're gonna get everything right before the season start. Look, it's preseason for the players, it's preseason for us too. You know what I mean?
yeah, so lock in. We are on Twitch, we're on YouTube, we're on a road to 100 subscribers. We're at about 82 right now. Trying to hit 100 subscribers before the season starts. So help us get there. If you're not subscribed, we have extra content on there as well, shorts, and tier lists, all types of shit. So tap in. We're going to be your source.
All right.
So matter of fact, it is a Friday night. Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate